that I made an AI image of her. That's what she tells the police to get men arrested. She did it to Rangi when it wasn't true. She did it to me, and now she's done it to, well, Neil did make the video.
I don't think that's okay, but what's Vimto done? What are the others done? Bringing kids into it as well. You all can't just go after Stel for what he's done when the other group are just as bad for posting pictures of kids. So I don't... Double standards, in it, really.
Yes, Queenie. I've got your statement. You're a fucking liar. I've known about it for weeks, and I sat on it, just like I sat for 5 days on Diane's husband. Or did you want me to tell it long ago? Did you want me to come out and tell everybody what you did? I've got your statement, and I've also got an email telling me to stay away from you. Right? I even showed on my live yesterday how the police came to me the next day from Manchester and said, well, as she's dropped her case on you, I take it you're going to drop the case against her. And I went, I suppose so. Because they were looking at you as well, Queenie. They had all your lives. They know exactly what you did. They didn't tell me to piss off. Do you want to see the message again? Do you want me to put the message up? Let me see if I can find that message again. I'll put it up. Asking me, I take it you don't want to pursue. Oh, there you go.
Gonna come at him with all these accusations, and why haven't you posted it? Nothing stopped you before from posting everything about Stel, so why is it taking this long for you to come over and say all this stuff without actually showing proof for everyone that you want everyone to believe? Why not just show the proof of what you've got and then let people make their own minds up? Instead of coming for me, post the stuff you have, and then...
Because they haven't got anything, just their mouths, that's all they've got, just their mouths. Just their mouths, believe it or not, that's all they've got.
I think you all, from like Queenie, Vimto, everybody, and yourself, Stel, you all need to start bringing in children. I've already stated this a few times to you, Stel, and in the past here. Just, if you guys have information on each other, then that's fine. Post it, say what you need to say. Just don't bring kids into it.
There you go, everybody. Right, there's the message from the policeman. And I had to write that one underneath saying, there you go. Receipts, Queenie, receipts. Receipts. Yes, I'm confirming I no longer wish to proceed with any action against Michelle Matthews. I had to write that out as a sort of statement-y thing. And they said, oh, we'll accept it by messenger, or whatever it was called, text message. And she even told me what to write on that, by the way. Queenie even told me what to write on that. Yeah. But she didn't know what I was writing it for. I will give her that. Yep. I'm writing to confirm I no longer wish to proceed with any action against Michelle. Well, this was on the 2nd of October. We are friends and too many people are getting involved and has caused a massive problem between us. By the way, again, that was the Scouse lot. That's Jamie, Sam, Cruella, and fucking Tanya.
So why are they going after you now? What have you done?
Oh, well, they've always went after me.
No, I know that, but in the past few days, what have you done? Is it because you went after a disabled?
No, because I went after... No. Jamie lied about me. Jamie went over to her live, Lindsay's live, yeah, and told an outright lie, then questioned something I said, but she won't question it to my face. She won't ask me to my face. She went sneaked off, yeah, to another live. Her and Jess were sitting there chit-chatting away, yeah. Oh, well, Stel's might be lying, blah, blah, blah. So I pulled them up on it. I pulled them up and I said, who the fuck do you think you're talking to? Or talking about, yeah? I've got the evidence. Vimto was the one that sent me the video. It was Vimto that sent it to me. There you go. Vimto sent the fucking the video to me.
If Vimto sent you the video, that means, you know, you didn't have to necessarily post it. You should have left Vimto to post it.
I was fuming when I.
You know what I mean? This is like they giving you videos or whatnot, and then they're allowing you to post it to make you to look like a bad one. If they're sending you new videos, then get them to post it and not yourself. T-Girl wants the box.
Oh, Julie can come up. You can.
Stella, I do think that you need to stop going back to them, because this is just going to keep happening each time when they want you to post things. And because you posted it, this is what's the downfall from it, because they knew you would post it. They didn't want to post it and have the hate on them. So that's why they got you to post it, so then you would have the hate on you.
Oh, probably. You're probably right there. Yeah.
Still,
What?
I think all you need to do is apologise to Tam.
Yeah.
Because
right,
her daughter's not done anything.
It wasn't her daughter. I said it to Julie. I said to Tanya, why don't you go and look after your kid? Right? I shouldn't have said that word. You're right. I
No,
shouldn't have
you
said
shouldn't.
that. And even Tanya's admitted I've never done that before to her daughter. Right? Tanya was saying that yesterday. She didn't. She said that she was upset that I used that word in that particular, at that particular time.
Yeah, I think that's all I can see is that you need to apologise to Tam.
I did, and she blocked me.
No money on the map. I am not getting involved. I'm just talking to a friend, telling him where I think he's gone wrong.
You know, they wanted you to post it.
Yeah.
But they've used his past to use against him. It's going back and forth again. They're all doing it again, going after each other and going after each other's kids. It's not fair on them kids at all.
Nobody should ever post anybody's kids.
Girl does. No, loyalty goes two ways, not just
And that
one
goes
way
to all
easier.
sides.
No.
Nobody
Take
post kids.
both
But anyway,
sides.
Phil, I've just popped up to say I think
I think I was just even that.
Oh yeah, Julie, I did say to her I was sorry for saying that.
well, you have to say sorry to me, though. You've got to say sorry to Tam.
No, I done that. So there you go. Look,
Oh, okay.
Vimto Bubbles sent me the video.
What do you mean you're fucking busy? This is your fight. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Look,
That's like relationship why we have because
that was she sent me. Well, she screen recorded their comments.
Linda, you alright, dog? She's just having a minute, Mag.
Yeah, because Tam's lovely.
Right, Vimto Bubbles sent it. There you go. Look,
But she needs people around.
it was Vimto. Yeah, Cruella and Tanya and everybody else. It was her that sent it to me to have a go at Jess and Jamie.
Smile and wave, girl. Everything's going to be fine. Everything will work out.
Because they knew I would have a go at her.
Always does, you know that.
So Vimto was the one that started the shit. Look, she's even spinning in the comments, yeah? So that I see it all.
People like this is Lindsay's live, and whatever comes in here, like
Just,
people who are the hosts seem to get hurt the most.
I can only advise you not to mention kids still.
Yeah, I know.
I try
Alright.
sometimes I just look at Lindsay's face and I know how she's feeling because
Yeah,
Vimto,
Someone called TikTok FYO wants to come up.
end July
that's Cruella.
and then come back and say, listen, I'm not having this. Look,
There you go. You can watch it, Cruella, before you come up.
yeah,
give a fuck.
yeah.
Fine, sandy shit.
That's the only reason I'm being
There you go. Vimto Bubbles sent it to me.
just dropping in.
2 videos. There you go. Look, both of them. Vimto Bubbles and Vimto Bubbles. She was the one shit stirring. She sent it to me knowing that I would go off at Tanya and Jamie and...
They've said it's not Cruella, it's someone else.
That's... Oh, hold on a minute then. If it's Sam, Cruella, or the other one, I will go mad. Because I don't want any of them four in my life.
It's Sam. I told you. I said it weren't Cruella.
Fuck off, Sam. What do you want?
What do we want? I want to know why you're just chatting shit on all these videos.
Did you not see the video? She sent it to me. How am I talking shit?
Yeah, but still, right. You have turned against all us, yeah? Because
No, I turned against Jamie. Wait. I turned against Jamie for what she said. Or and Jess.
But you know,
And Jess.
Can I just put it to you like this then, Stel, right?
Oh, there's Cruella. There you go.
If we was to turn on Paul yesterday, before any of this happened, yeah? If we was to turn on Paul, would you have backed him?
If he was in the right, yes.
Well, listen, that's all we did with Jamie. We backed it as friends. Then you start to call him Arnie.
That's true, that's still. That's
You
true.
said
We
it,
just backed their friends.
just called
That's
it
all
one
we did.
shell. You
But the
called
thing
it-
is, they were backing her when she was in the wrong.
in the wrong for what? I don't.
Right.
That's
Right, so let me just say, all this over the last few days, right, Tina, you haven't been here for a month, right, but all this over the last few days, it's an argument because every one of them are affected mentally by what's going on, and it's just a massive breakdown in communications, and they'll all be friends next week, and you'll be the worst in the world, so you need to just, like, back off.
Tina won't be the worst in the world.
about it, girl.
Wait, why are you coming after me?
I'm not coming after you. I'm not coming after you, I'm just saying. It's
Right,
just a
I'm just
massive
defending
community. I'm not
him
coming after
on what
anyone.
I've seen where they've been friends with him, and then over the past few days they're posting pictures, he's posting pictures. I'm seeing how it is from my point of view.
Yeah, exactly, but it's from both sides, all of
Yeah,
them.
I've never
all
said
of them have
Stell's in the
posted
right or
pictures.
wrong. I haven't stuck up for
And
Stell.
I never said I was coming for you. I'm just saying because they'll all be friends next week, and then you'll end up the worst in the world for having an opinion. Is what I'm saying.
But the thing is, Leah, I admitted to what I said to Tanya. Yeah.
Yeah, which was
I sent
wrong.
her a message apologising for it. She read it and then blocked me. That's her prerogative. I don't care.
Yeah, but
That's
all
it.
this with you,
I did
been telling
apologise.
Michelle and Paul and all that, and all this is all.
But
this is
let's
all
get
a
back to
plot
brass
of
tacks.
Everything that's gone on in the last
Yeah.
few weeks.
Let's get
and
back
it's
to
all a
brass.
build-up.
Yeah, let's get back to brass tacks. Yeah, it was Vimto who was spying on them and sent me the video of what Jamie and Jess were talking about in another live.
But she was
Vimto sent it.
But look, at that time, yeah, you've got to realise, right, that they were out, they were just gathering information. We weren't a part of your friendship group. We were sort
They
of
was.
against it, if you want to say that in a sense. We weren't a part of that at first.
They
Don't
were your
forget,
team.
They come for us too. You all came for us. We just saw. We saw.
Cruella, they knew that I would come for yous over that business, yeah? Well, Jamie at least. And Vimto knows that you will all stick up for Jamie.
I do.
She knows exactly what... Vimto's not a stupid person.
I know she's not, but she's not a bad person either.
None of yous are. This is all a build-up of all the mental breakdowns you're all going to have because you're all going through an absolute lot of stress with a lot of people going round and round on the internet. And don't forget, there's lots of people in the comments who have got lots of opinions on, especially the posting of kids and families and death certificates and stuff like that. It'll take its toll on you eventually.
Well, don't lie. I just bring receipts, that's all. If they don't like it, don't lie. It's as simple as that.
Come on, Stell, you can't sit there and say you haven't told a lie about something.
No, I haven't. Not about them lot.
Lads.
Some yous have got.
You've
something on
got
each other.
something on each other because of the way you're both behaving.
Oh, I've got lots on them too.
But
It
look,
doesn't really
they go
matter.
back and
I think
forth.
it doesn't matter what anybody's got on anybody.
They've got it
has
up.
it. It's-
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, that's.
And let's get down to brass tacks about it as well, yeah?
Who's that?
Right?
Who's
Guys, can you tap up the screen? Because I'm getting bloody restrictions
No, it's
here
not.
now.
It's just that's just a saying, Cruella. It's not a person. It just means let's get down to the nitty gritty of it, the bottom
Yeah.
of it.
Right? All Queen wants to know about is where I get my money from, why I can afford 11 devices. Why have I got 11 devices? It's none of our fucking business. None of her business. In actual fact, I've probably got about 18 devices. I've got my old mini Mac, which I use for the telly. I've got the Apple TV thing. I've got the phones. I've got the
Devices
iPads.
and none. It doesn't really matter how many devices you've got still. What
Oh,
matters
well, it does
is
to
always
her.
arguing.
No,
is
no,
we-
Leah.
Oh,
Leah, Leah, wait a minute. It does to Michelle and Vimto because they keep on bringing it up. Isn't that right, Tina? You heard them today? Why has he got the living devices? Why has he got a living device? None of your fucking business.
But I think she would have stayed like, I don't think she was that too invested in this argument, but you've started messaging her husband and everything.
I messaged her husband this morning to say, can you get Queen, right? I've showed the picture, haven't I, Tina? Can you get Queen to contact me urgently? Because Shazad has just sent me a threatening message to what he's going to do to her. He sent it to me, what he's going to do to her. Get Queen on the phone now so I can send it to you and you can send it to the police. They ignored me.
So Stell,
Paul ignored me.
As far as that message goes, she needs that message, whether you're talking or not. She needs that message to send to the police. So
I sent her a message, she ignored it.
Of an argument.
Wait a minute, Leah. Wait, let me land. She ignored me. Vimto ignored me and Paul ignored me. And I've showed the screenshots today in this live. Right, I've showed the screenshots to prove that I contacted them since 12 o'clock today. Right, they all ignored me and then they threw up a live about me.
It wasn't that. It wasn't. Listen, if you had just stayed invested to what you were invested in, now you're invested in us. So now that it's all about us and us coming for you now. So everything else that you've been working against is out the window because there's an argument being created with our gang now.
Cruella, don't try and twist things, right, like you normally do.
That's the way it is, though. So now it's all about us, isn't it? And about, well...
I did not have a problem with Queen until about an hour ago when she threw up that live. I was still sticking by her. I was still here, right, saying, get Queen on the phone so that I can send her what he's been sending me.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. If it wasn't an argument yesterday between us, then you'd have been fine and you'd have been carrying on doing the work that you've been doing. But now,
Probably. But who orchestrated it all?
Admit it, you'd had your cob on because you were dropped over me. And I'm sorry,
you're damn right.
That wasn't my choice.
Yeah, and I seen that bit, Stell. I was on my way to taking Carter to trick or treating, but I was in the comments and I seen that bit. And Vimto literally said she dropped you to protect you against yourself, and that's because wait, Stell, let me finish. And that's because of what's been coming out your mouth lately. She was probably scared you were going to say something you regretted again. So
Then she should have dropped
you for your own.
Then she should have dropped both of us. If she dropped us both at the same time, then that's fine.
In hindsight, maybe she should have dropped both of you in hindsight.
But she didn't.
She didn't.
She left her sitting in there to rip me apart.
Amazing thing, isn't it?
She left Cruella in there to rip me apart.
I never.
You still got that message?
What message?
You know, from the one that's threatening Queenie. Have you still got it?
Yeah, it's the one there. He just messaged me a minute ago, didn't he?
Yeah. Right, you need to message her. If she's unblocked you now, then you need to share it with her.
I told her to unblock me on it, but they just all ignored it. And they said, now, on that live...
Send them to me, Stella, and I'll send them on to Paul. I've got
Wait
Paul
a second.
on WhatsApp.
Can I
I'll
finish?
send them to Paul.
Hey, one at a time, please, everybody. Right. So, I was speaking, right? On that live, yeah, she turned around and said, I was using it to bait her. Go fuck herself now. Yeah? I'll send it to GMP, maybe. Right, come on, you move. I don't care about the growling. Get out my way tonight. Come on. You can take your tootsie baby ass. I'm talking to the dog, everybody. Oh, fuck's sake. I just hit the dog with the bloody phone. One day about it. Scouse Maria. Is that Scouse Maria or Mark? Oh, Maria, right? Stay tuned, Maria. Tonight, I've got exclusive rants, yeah? Absolutely. So, while I was live this afternoon, Queenie decided to run 2 lives of her own with a couple of text messages, running backwards and forwards to people like Cruella. You know, the usual shit, right? Dog, can you get out of the way, please? I beg of you. Right? The usual crap. Oh, didn't Stella do this? Oh, didn't Stella do that? Didn't Stella do this? Didn't Stella do that? So let me just see. Let me do the shit. Oh, do the things first, won't I? Let me do them. Settings, isn't it? No, that one. Settings. Where's my block list? Yeah. Oh. I thought I had somebody else in there. Right. Block list. Where's my block list? It's got to be in here. There it is. Let's see. I'm going to bring in Tanya Queen, Cruella, Samantha, Jamie, and Michelle. You can sit in his ass. Carly Wilson can sit in her ass. Let's go out there and check again. Justice might be on here somewhere, so let me take her off. Remove Justice. I want her to come in here under her own thing. Let's go back into it again. Oh. Penny Hardy can stay on block. Don't care about her. Right. Now we do the shells, right? Curtis. Queenie. Paula. I'm just going to date everybody. Can you date everybody as well, Angel, and whoever else is in here? Can you all please share it out? Because tonight I am sick and tired of this bullshit. Yeah, absolutely sick and tired of it. We will bring receipts tonight. We will bring all the receipts tonight. Yeah. I'm going to bring up 2 independent panelists. Hi, Kelly. Kelly, can you share it out to your friends? You know, Eric and Ashley, please. Right, I've got an explosive live tonight. Believe it or not. Well, you better believe it because it's true. I am going to pull out every stock tonight. Oh my God, what would I do without my people? Right, listen, I am fed up. Right, got 21 people in here so far. Trust me, guys, I'm going to get it started as soon as possible. Right, I want the main culprits in here, so share it out to Queenie, Vimpto, and Paul. Tanya, Cruella, Samantha, Jamie. So I've unblocked them all. Yeah, all of them. I want them to see and hear the truth. Have you sent a heart me in? Yes, you have. Thank you, Liam. Right, if you can all tap the screens up, guys, as well, because you know what's going to happen? We might get bananaed. You know what people are like with banana? And tap up that screen for me, everybody. Right? Earlier on, I got grassed up for being underage. I had to show my driving licence to TikTok and have pictures taken of me. I didn't really have to do that, actually, because I said I've got another account and there's the 4 digits from my credit card number that you paid me into my bank for my TikTok shop. So, hey, because I don't really make any money out of the lives. Come off it, you know. Guys, I don't do it for the money, right? I do it for the truth. And we are going to have the truth out tonight. So listen, I'm now going to swap devices and then get myself comfortable. Now, one night I done it and it was fine. The next time I done it, it gave me grief and cut me off. So if I get cut off, everybody come back, right? Everybody come back. Oh, there you go, look. Oh, no, I don't want that. Right, let's just make sure I've got the right profile up. Yes, I have. And what should happen is it should switch from the phone over to the iPad, one of my many devices. Right, so I'll click on go live, end the live on another device to go live on this device, end your live on another device, or try updating the latest version of TikTok to resume. Is there another version of TikTok? Okay. Have we got an update for TikTok? Hey guys, that may be why it didn't work the other day. So let's quickly do it, because it'll take 2 seconds to do that update. TikTok, there you go. No, it says it's got the right one. It's got the up-to-date one. Oh, I wonder what's the matter with this then. Yeah, so I had to go here. So when I was swapping from one to the other device to the other day, right, it was asking me. Let me see if I just... Right, remember guys, if it cuts off, everybody come back, please. See who your friends really are. Yes. And then, after that, because I don't want to do it, Queenie, but then I'm going to have to debunk what you said this afternoon about me. I'm going to have to prove to everybody that you're a liar. So, and this is one show that you lot are not going to want to miss. I swear on that. I don't know who this Harvey guy is. Anyway, get away from me. Right? I want everybody to be in the room. Right? Cruella, follow back. Yep. Are you in the room, Cruella? Well, that's fine then, Curtis, if you don't want it. You've seen shit, absolute shit. I don't care what you've seen. Yeah? Tonight is my fucking turn, yeah? To show what really happened. Oh, you saw a screenshot. You saw a screenshot of what I said the other day. Did it hurt your feelings, Curtis? What's Paul been saying about you for the last 2 weeks? Well, I've been sticking up for you up until you promised to give me them messages and didn't. Anybody got a tapper? Please put it on for me. Everybody get tapping. Get us up to 10k quick. If anybody's got Queenie's phone number, phone her and tell her I'm live and she's got to get in here immediately. She's going to want to see this as well. I don't know, messages have just disappeared. Oh, shit. So that's okay, Curtis. You do what you want. Oh, thanks, Crystal. You got yours on, Angel? I can't wait for my new one to come in the post. The one I've got, I can't find it. It's broken or whatever. I don't know. It's just disappeared. Ah! You know? Can't find it anywhere. Can't find it. Then what happens is sometimes the dogs pick them up and run away with them. I don't even know what you saw, Curtis, so it don't matter. They're good at ducting things and shit like that, you know. So I don't really care. If you don't want to be here, you don't have to be here. None of you have to be here if you don't want to be here. Right. I need people to shout up for me. Okay, send it to me then, Curtis. Right, Squidgy's here. Squidgy, get Tanya in here. Get Cruella in here. Samantha, although they may be together, so it don't matter. And Jamie. I want everybody in here to see and hear. Oh, Cruella, there you are. And get your heart me's in, everybody. For the live, not for me. Keep tapping that screen. Cruella, I'll show you. I heard your little lie this afternoon. Oh, he's still saying that me and Samantha are the same person. What I meant by that, in case you're too stupid to understand, yeah, is that you two are the same peas in the same pod. Not that you're physically the same person. It's like whatever one says, the other one's going to say, right? And you don't have a brain, you got a brain cell between you, so half a brain each. That's what I meant by that. Just so I clear that up for you, yeah? I didn't want to hurt your feelings by telling you that. But hey, there you go. If you persist and think that I think you two individual bodies are the same body. No, I don't think that. I just think you're the same mind. So when I say, no, I'm not on smoke. So when I say you two are the same person, that's what I mean. The two of you can't think without each other, you know, like a positive and a negative, you know. No, I ain't on no smoke tonight, love, but I'm going to be playing something for you. So I want Queen in here immediately. I want her in here to see what actually goes on behind her back. Yeah, she thinks her fucking friends are all precious. Precious they are. My best friend they are. Well, best friends are not. Right? No, Cruella, nobody's coming up in the box right now. Only a couple of people are coming up in the box. I know who they are. I know they won't disrupt my live. They won't divert my live. They won't be speaking over me in my live. Hi, Ashley. Right? I need Leah in here, and I need Welsh Kelly in here. I'm not on one. I'm going to clear up once and for all the lies. Because I heard what you said earlier. I was listening to the live. You think I'm stupid? You see, what she doesn't realise, right? Oh, when you were sitting there listening to them saying, oh, he blackmailed us, he manipulated us, he done this, he done that, yeah? I've actually got the evidence to prove that it was Vimto who approached me first, yeah? With a deal, she said. Queenie wants a deal, she said. I've got the phone call. Yeah, I've told you all before. All my calls get fucking recorded. Especially when I don't trust you. If I trust you, I don't need to record them. But there was police involvement at the time, so you're damn right I am gonna... Yes, you did, Cruella. But you got it all back to front, because it was them that come to me with a lie. With a deal, sorry. They came to me with the deal. And what you lot... But you were bothered to sit in her fucking live, Jamie, sitting there slating me. No, Cruella, you said it as a matter of fact. Anyway, let me get on with this. Right. There you go. There you go, Angel. Sorted that up business out for you. So, let's get this show on the road, yeah? Let's see who the liars are, right? You ready? Are you all ready for the shock? Okay, I want you to all tell me if you can hear this. This was on the 29th of September. 29th of September. That's the messages she was showing earlier, saying that I was blackmailing her, right? This is one of the first call of the 29th of September, made to me by Vimto.
I don't like ringing the police. Yeah, if it's fucking somebody's hurting animals or keep.
What do you mean we're getting on to you? What? Say that again.
Everybody was saying to me I needed to get to the police because the more complaints that went in about you, the more serious the police would take it and the faster it would get resolved.
Oh, who said that to you, I wonder?
I'm saying nothing.
Come on, grass up.
No chance.
Who said that? Can you all hear this? Is that clear enough for you? Yeah, okay.
2 or 3 people actually, but it was after they'd all spoken, so like, you know, it had kind of come from Claire via fucking other people. Well, yeah, it come. You know, I think you already know, so why do you want me to fucking have to keep saying it? Sorry.
So who told you to go to the police, Vimto, and make up false reports about me just to get a faster response? Tell us, Vimto. Who was it?
You're not a silly man, you already know, don't you?
Well, it was clear.
It come to Queen from Claire, because don't forget, Claire had already put her complaint in, yeah? Shell had already put her complaint in, yeah? I think Paul had put his complaint in, yeah? And then they were saying to me,
Paul? Paul's not put any complaint in. Paul hasn't put a complaint in.
okay, maybe I was wrong.
Maybe what?
Maybe I was wrong then, maybe I got that bit wrong.
Oh yeah? Is there something you want to tell me?
I was just told that fucking they'd all put complaints in. And that I needed to put a complaint in because the faster that the complaints went in, the faster it would get resolved and everybody's stuff would be took down altogether. That's what I was told.
By Queen. And that was from Shell, Claire and Paul.
Yeah.
And what did Red have to do with it?
Don't forget we was all at war at the time.
Yeah, that's fine. What did Red have to do with it?
Nothing. Red were just sticking up for Archie, and Claire did stick up for the thingy about Archie. The only thing Red had to do with it was like that bitch didn't get involved in nothing else. To what I know, to I didn't get told that Red had said or done anything.
So who else was involved in this little conspiracy? Yeah, who else was involved in this little conspiracy, Vimto? Yeah? A conspiracy to go to the police and tell lies about me just to get a faster response from Queen. Now listen to the rest of the call because it gets even more interesting. And as you can see, I don't have to force it out of her. I simply ask the questions.
Claire went to Shell because she put a complaint in and she'd said to her, oh, well, look, we could let her know that I've made a complaint because that way then, do you know what I mean? Then they'll know that there's 2 complaints going. And I'm sure, I think Shell might have spoke to the police for Paul. I ain't 100% sure. Do you know what I mean? Like, and then I think Paul did a phone call. Hang on.
Can you still hear it okay?
Paul made a phone call, but he didn't want to either. He was just like, oh, just leave it, do you know what I mean? And they were like, no, the complaints need to go in cells that they're all done together, so look, it'll just get sorted straight away.
Well, I've got evidence that Claire put a complaint in on behalf of Paul. I do.
Oh, okay.
Claire admitted that herself.
Oh, because I really don't want to go. I genuinely don't. Like, it just ain't my thing. You know, police grassing and that. I believe snitches get stitches and all that stuff, do you know what I mean? So I did get to the police station to get a fucking thingy, but it weren't like, I didn't make a great big deal over it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just went in and I was like, oh yeah, there's this guy on TikTok. Do you know his name? Oh, well, it comes up as this, Stella Andrews. And, you know, I'm a decoy for fucking online thingy. He's put my picture up, he's put my partner's picture up, he's saying that he's a predator when he's not. Here's the acro. I checked the acro to see that Mark's fucking record was clean. Did a fucking PNC fucking check thing to make sure that there was nothing like that on his thing. And then they looked through the last however many messages and said that they'd be in touch. So I just fucking walked out with it, do you know what I mean?
Sounds to me like Vimto was being pressured into making that complaint. A conspiracy.
So what are these two ones that you've just sent me?
That's why the West Midlands Police didn't bother getting back in contact with you.
It's a reminder that you have an appointment about online harassment at Fort Vale Gardens. This is a reminder that Gemma Allen requested evidence. Opt out of you to remind us for this request. Oh yeah.
They did ask me about it, and I said she did it as well, and I actually sent them. Right, this is why I told you about it. Right.
And it was just about like the picture and the thing, you know.
Yeah, Welsh Kelly's excused, but she can listen if she wants.
Everything. If you spoke to them, you'll know about her.
They didn't tell me everything because I said, listen, that fucking bitch is...
Oh, thank you, Ashley.
As well. And they said, oh, well, what's going on? And I said, they did to me, I did to them, blah, blah, blah. And then they said about the contact thing, and I said, well, actually, and that's why I keep telling you there was another message thread, which I knew about, you see.
I've seen it. No, they looked at the messages, so I don't even know what the was fucking on about.
Well, they hadn't
seen the messages. Because don't forget, they looked at the TikToks, they wanted to see the thingy, but I didn't show all of them.
No,
I only showed the one.
I just showed the screenshots.
Yeah, I just showed the one video where it was Courtney Marker Bread and then the one with our pictures on. I said, how many bothered about that? And they was like, well, what about the others? And I'm like, I don't care. I ain't interested. I said,
yeah. They asked me who Tango and Cash was. And I said, it's my tongue-in-cheek thing. So I said, look at Tango and fucking Cashy. And they went, cut, a blooper. So I kept the blooper in.
Yeah.
And I went, Vimto and fucking Bubbles here with doll,
Yeah.
And they went, so is this just tit for tat? And I said, yeah. And they went, any complaints on your side? And I said, no, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, no, I pretty much said that. But
yeah.
Like, I'll tell you,
and
I felt kind of like...
They kind of said that to me.
Do you know what I mean?
They kind of said that. They kind of said that.
There you go, Lindsay. I've got...
To go much further, so I think...
Let me just let Lindsay catch up. I've got a phone call between me and Vimto where she's admitted that Queenie pressured her into making a false report to the police about me.
It's like I weren't fucking that arse, do you know what I mean? Like I just wanted everybody to stop going on about it, do you know what I mean? So I could produce a fucking number, and once I'd give the number, they were fine. I mean, I didn't even upload the evidence. Now that fucking text where you've got where it's
let me run that back for you.
Yeah.
And so is this just tit for tat? And I said, yeah. And they went, any complaints on your side? And I said, no, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, no, I pretty much said that. But
yeah.
Like, I'll tell you, I felt kind of like...
They kind of said that to me.
Do you know what I mean?
They kind of said that.
They kind of said that. I don't think they wanted to go much further, so I think the best thing for you two today is...
I weren't fucking that arsed, do you know what I mean? Look, I just wanted everybody to stop going on about it, do you know what I mean? So I could produce a fucking number, and once I did the number, they were fine. I mean, I didn't even upload the evidence, not that fucking text what you've got where it has...
So Michelle was pressuring her into going to report me to the police falsely. Michelle was actually doing that, yeah? And she felt compelled to go to the police, you've heard her own voice, yeah? To get a number, just to show them the number, to get them off her back. And she had no intentions of uploading any evidence. Because I'd done the one video about her being a pred, she'd done a couple of videos on me.
...to upload evidence.
I never done it either, that one.
Yeah, let me run that back.
Do you know what I mean? So I could produce a fucking number, and once I did the number, they were fine. I mean, I didn't even upload the evidence, not that fucking text what you've got where it asks you to upload evidence.
I never done it either, that one.
I didn't even fucking reply to it, like, and that's the God's honest truth. I mean, you can ask him for the fucking thing, you know, what happened, like, it'll only tell you what I've just told you, but... Like, I weren't talking about, like, everybody else as well. I just went in and I was like, I just want this taken off. Like, is there any chance you can just ask him to take it down? I didn't go in with, like, you need to arrest him. He's doing all these terrible... Like,
right, so the second text I just sent you, I never even answered that one because I don't know why they fucking sent that the second time.
Yeah, no, I just don't bother either. I mean, I've even fucking deleted them off my phone. I ain't even got the numbers anymore.
Because the first time Jenna Allen phoned me, she said, so is this just like an online battle with...
So you don't have the police numbers on your phone anymore, but you've still got my kids' pictures on your phone. Vimpto, you beast.
Between you, that's it, yeah.
You tap up the screen, guys. Keep tapping.
Right, they didn't keep their mouth shut. I didn't keep my mouth shut. And they went, right, okay, well, that's the last time. I'm going to tell them the same thing as I'm telling you. You don't put up any more about them. Don't contact them. They don't contact you. And they don't put stuff up about you. It's as simple as that. Is that fine by you? And I said, that's fine by me. And then
but they ain't even been back in touch to tell me anything, like, literally. But, like, when I went in...
Why do you think I keep laughing? Why do you think I keep laughing when you tell me that? Because I'm thinking, she fucking said that's the end of it, right? And she's going to tell you, and you're sitting there going, Dad, they didn't get fucking back to me. And I was like, Jesus Christ, when did I tell her that? Fucking already.
Oh, fucking up. But I mean, like I said, she's still all day.
Yes, she's unblocked.
In the first place. I mean,
all of you were unblocked.
Shit before I fucking went, literally. Like, I genuinely couldn't be arsed with it.
So Claire was pressuring you to do it?
It was just coming from everywhere at the time, do you know what I mean? I was getting shit from fucking Ange and Durham and Coffee, because I was saying to them, like, listen, can't you just tell him to take the fucking one down in my face and the pred stuff, and, like, the rest of it don't fucking matter. And then they were coming to me, like, and then, like, Shell were coming to me, and because Claire had been in touch with her and fucking, do you know what I mean? And, like, so Claire was pressuring her, and then she was fucking saying to me, like, you're gonna go, you need to go, it can't just be us reporting it, do you know what I mean? He's done it to you as well.
There you go. Michelle was pressuring her.
And I was just like, fine, I'll go this afternoon.
Michelle pressured her into doing it.
Effort that I think they wanted me to, when like, because I'd just got a number to give them, I didn't fucking care. They were asking me after, have you followed it up? Have you followed it up? And I was like, nah, I've just uploaded the evidence. I hadn't. I just was like, fuck that, I can't be asked with it. Because it's just not my thing. Like,
well,
she's been invited.
I was actually very surprised at that, actually, to be honest with you.
I ain't surprised. I mean, because it ain't me. I literally can't be bothered with it. I just fucking don't care. To me, it's just on, like, I turn my phone off and it goes away, that's it. Do you know what I mean? So to me, it's not, I don't fucking care. But, like, when I'm getting, like, constant phone calls, like, and everybody's going fucking mad because something else has gone up and somebody else, and there's a post about this and a post about that, you need to go because we need to fucking put a stop to these fucking posts and blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, in the end, just one morning, I just had enough of listening. I was just like, yeah, fine, I'll go this afternoon. And that's what I did. But when I went in there, look, I've got the attitude of I don't care. Do you know what I mean? I just fucking, because I don't like things like that. I don't like ringing the police. Yeah, if it's fucking somebody's hurting animals or kids, I'm going to fucking go and do it. But look, if somebody's come and fucking put a brick through my window, I ain't reporting it to the police. I'm just going to fucking find the council to fucking sort it out. Do you know what I mean? It's just not me.
Well, as I said, I was actually very surprised about that, to be honest with you, because I went, that's not something that she don't come across like that to me. Something.
Because I'm not. Do you know what I mean? I can't. Look, when Pure Islam come to me and she was like, she wanted me to tell lies about Talib. You know what I mean? I fucking hated him for what he'd done, but I weren't prepared to lie to get him into trouble. I'm a fuck. I ain't doing that. If I can't beat you with the fucking truth, I'm not going to fucking tell a lie. I'm just not. I don't even like to get me out of trouble. I'll be fucked if I'm like to get somebody else into trouble. I'm just not fucking doing it. So yeah, that's what happened.
This is not about Curtis right now. Yes, I did send that text to Paul. Right? Let's clear up the Curtis thing and I'll shut it down straight away, yeah? Somebody was going back to Jodie with things that I was saying. And Paul was convinced it was Curtis. So I said, right, I'm going to tell Curtis something, see how long it takes to get back to us. And I won't tell anybody what it is, just what I say to Curtis, yeah? Only me and him will know. And if it gets back to us via Jodie, then we know that Curtis is the snitch. That's what it was about. And then I text Paul and I said to Curtis, the trap has been set. It was as simple as that. I wanted to find out if Curtis was going back to Jodie and telling her things. Okay? It was only about 3 or 4 days ago. So, in a way, she did. But it didn't come from Curtis. Which is why I demodded Curtis the other day. Paul was on my back constantly about Curtis. It's him, it's him, it's him. I said, right, well, I'll set a little trap for him and we'll find out once and for all if it's him. I don't think it is, but I'll set the trap. So when you're coming to me, Curtis, shut your mouth, yeah? Because this is evidence, right? This is evidence I'm playing that Vimto has just told you all that Michelle pressured her into telling lies to the police. Wait for the second part, though. I told you it's going to get better, and it's going to get better and better and better. Trust me. Don't be sitting there fucking judging me because I said I'm going to set Curtis up with a little bit of sneaky information to see if it comes back to me. Because at that time, Curtis had offered text messages to us and wasn't coming forward with them, and Paul was in my ear constantly, night and day. So when Paul showed you that, Curtis, I hope he told you how he was in my ear like a fucking flea all day. Yeah, Curtis is a grass. Curtis is this. Curtis is that. Don't trust him. Don't trust him. I don't want to be in the live room. I don't want to be in a call room. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. Yeah. Why do you think Paul left that group first? Yeah. Oh yeah, Paul was in a group with Curtis, in a WhatsApp group, wasn't he, Curtis? Very briefly, but still he was in there to have that call with you. And share them texts. Then he decides to get himself out and sit in my ear and go, da, 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 da. I hope that hurt his family, his TikTok family, to hear that, yeah? Paul was in a WhatsApp group for about 3 days with Curtis. Ta-da! And only left so that he could tell me. Well, Paul sounds like the problem then. Well, as far as Decline, I'm not doing no bloody battles. Bugger off. As far as Curtis is concerned, if he's decided to out my text message to Curtis to cause shit and bait Curtis against me, I said no. Don't ever show that again. I don't do battles. Yeah. Then we'll have the truth. Yeah. Paul would not leave me alone, and he was trying to convince me that Curtis was the grass. And I kept sticking up for Curtis and saying he's not. I said, fine. I've got a piece of information. I'm going to tell Curtis. If it gets back to us, then we know you're right, Paul. And then I sent a text message saying, and this is what I'm talking about with you lot of stupid people, right? they put up little snippets of messages like they did today, this afternoon, yeah, right? And they say, oh, look what he wrote. But they don't show you the contents of that message. They don't show you that Paul was sending me messages saying, hey, it's Curtis, I don't trust him. Oh, no, they won't show you that at all, will they? No, they'll just show you the text message that I wrote saying the trap is set. Yes, I know that, Curtis. I've just been saying that. But he would not shut up about you. He kept on going on and on and on that you can't be trusted. You're a snitch. Vimto kept on saying, we're waiting for the real Curtis to come back out. The monster's coming. Honestly, I seen it the other day, blah, blah, blah. The term sitting in my ear, flea like ear, blah, 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 blah. I said, right. If you think it's Curtis, I'm not telling you to the information I gave to him. I gave him a bit of information that only me and him know. It's a load of shit. The information was absolute shit. It never happened. And if it gets back to us, then we know that it's him. Well, it's not come back to us. Not via Curtis anyway. So I would have spoke to Curtis privately about that if he wanted to, or online. I don't care, right? I've got nothing to hide. Yeah, it was always Paul. He don't trust you. He was fucking fuming that you were in that group. Who let him in? I said, Paul, you let him in. You brought him into that. No, I didn't. I said, when you brought him into the phone call the other day with us, that added him to the group. And then when the group was disbanded, you know what I'm talking about, Curtis? I won't say any more than that, right? Paul was shouting and screaming, he's done something to that group. He's done something to that group. We can't get into it. He's put a PIN number on it. And that's when I said, right. Hold on, what was that? I was in the group with Paul, Stell, Vimto, Stell, and Shell. Yeah. There you go. There you go, Paul's TikTok family. Curtis has told you himself, yes, he was in a group with Paul in WhatsApp and having nice, cozy chats. But when he was here in public, he was telling me, don't invite me in the box when Curtis is there. And even came to an understanding with Curtis that in public, they will not be in the boxes together. He doesn't want to hurt his TikTok family. Yeah, there he was in the group in WhatsApp. Isn't that right, Paul? Yeah, anyway, that's that settled. Curtis, I did set a trap for you, just to find out if it was you, and if it wasn't you, shut Paul up once and for all. So, I'm glad he showed you that. Anyway, part 2. Because this is about the lies that have been told about me. Oh, Paul can go live.
Down on me. And that was the first time, I mean, she found me back within about half an hour, but it was the first time she'd ever not took the ump with what I said. Well, yeah, I took the ump with what I said, maybe. But do you know what I mean?
But do you know what? You know what, though? So, does that not give even more credibility to the fact that she fucking lied to the police just to get me into more shit?
I don't know, maybe. Maybe, but I can't see why anybody, I can't see why anybody would want to get to the fucking place in the first place for something like that, but why would you fucking lie about it? Literally, why the fuck would you bother lying? Do you know what I mean? If it ain't bad enough for you to get to the police in the first place, what are you doing? And if you've got to make it up while you're there, why the fuck are you there? Because, there's literally no point, is there? That's kind of my thinking on it. So, I can't see as somebody would. When Pure said to me, because she was like, tell him that he goes over tell him about him on about now, tell him he goes over the park and he's taking pictures of children and this, that, the other. And he's took my grandson's picture and he's took the clothes off the baby. And I was like, well, what happened? And she was like, he took it off lying. And I was like, well... because then they'd show me the picture and they keep in the sink having a bath. Do you know what I mean? So he clearly had removed the clothes, had he? And I was like, no, I am not fucking doing this. Stop it. I'm not fucking lying for you. And then I just gave it to the police at all. Even when Talib had sat outside Shell's house, I still didn't get to the police. Shell did. And I said to her, look, if they're coming...
So when Talib was sitting outside Michelle's house, Michelle's best friend, Vimto, didn't go to the police. Didn't do anything. You've all heard that. Yeah, Michelle's best friend.
asked me, I'll fucking tell him. But like, and then I just didn't go to the police at all. Even when Taliban sat outside Shell's house, I still didn't go to the police. Shell did. And I said to him, look, if they come and ask me, I'll fucking tell him. But like, it just ain't me. I don't know.
Well, coming to the house is different, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying to you. Even at that, I still didn't want to do it. I was still like, because that can be sorted offline, do you know what I mean? Like, it can be sorted away from the police. We don't need the police to sort shit like that. Like, literally. I don't know.
It's proven that she's a liar, Cruella.
But I didn't want
That whole live today was a lie. I did blackmail her.
The thumb screws a little bit.
Oh, right, you missed a bit there, an important bit.
Like, literally.
Right.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying to you. Even at that, I still didn't want to do it. I was still like, because that can be sorted offline, do you know what I mean? Like, it can be sorted away from the police. We don't need the police to sort shit like that. Like, literally. I don't know.
And
But I didn't want to go to the police. I was just kind of like, I kind of had the thumb screws a little bit.
So, Michelle was putting the thumb screws on Vimto to go to the police and tell lies on me. This is from Vimto's own mouth, by the way. I recorded all my phone calls with her because I never trusted her to start with.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So is Shell embarrassed because she did tell lies to the police? Is that what she's...
I don't know, mate. I mean, nothing is outside the realms of possibility, is it? But I just can't see why somebody would do that. I literally do not get it. So, it's like, it has to make sense to me. Like, if I'm looking at something and it don't make sense, I'm going to tell you it don't fucking no, because why would they do that when, do you know what I mean, it was bad enough as it was or whatever, do you know what I mean? And I did think that the fucking death certificate was a step fucking far, you know what I mean? Like, you could have gone on and said anything, you didn't have to bring up the certificate, and when you said, who would fucking want to write that, like, I was just like, oh my fucking God, Stella, do you know what I mean? Like, literally, but...
So there she is. She's saying herself, she didn't think that going to the police over the death certificate was warranted. Yeah, that's what Vimto said. Yeah, she didn't think it was warranted. And even when I said about who would, are that, meaning Michelle's mum, she still didn't think that warranted going to the police. But Michelle forced her to.
Don't know.
Hey, she said I fucking beat up and constantly beat up my dead mum.
Yes, she did.
No. She didn't put up pictures of it, did she? Do you know what I mean? Like, I ain't saying anything.
Yeah, Cruella, you're right. That's her view, right? But she's also said she was pressured into changing her view and going to the police. Are you deaf? Are you deaf as well as stupid? That's why I ban you from my lives, because you just don't understand what's going on here. Yeah? Are you not listening to this? She's already said, right, that she was pressured into going to the police because she doesn't think any of this was warranted it. But she had to go because Michelle was pressuring her.
Whoa. Let's make a comparison here, yeah? My mum died nearly 40 years ago.
Oh, yeah. There was
So
no fucking pictures.
There was no pictures to put up, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right. I did not touch up boys in a fucking nightclub that was over 25s only. Yeah, I do not owe all these drug dealers all over Brighton money. I don't have all these drug dealers running after me, and I don't...
You know why I would believe that? Do you know why I don't know why I believed it in another way, but like... I could see my way to that possibly being true because I know you like a sniff, do you know what I mean? Like, so to owe somebody money for it, but then I think that might have been why Ange said to me, believe me, still don't need to fucking owe anybody money, do you know what I mean? I think that was how it come up.
Possibly, yeah.
Possibly.
Because it was like, he danced and I was like, how do you know? I said, because he's told me. I said, yeah, but he could have fucking told you anything, it don't make it true. Like, this is what I'm saying about things having to make sense to me, do you know what I mean? And then she was like, oh, he's this, that, and the other. And I was like, I still can't see it. I don't know. I don't believe you. Like, not that I don't believe her, but I don't believe that's what you told her. Or, like, you might have been lying about it. I don't know why I fucking thought that, because I should, but like I did. So I could...
Oh, hold on a minute, Vim. So let's get something straight here, yeah? Kado put the price of my house out when I bought it years ago. I mean, she put it out there. It was bought and paid for, you know, back in, was it 2017? 360-something thousand pound or something like that. I can't remember how much I paid for it. I didn't pay that much originally. I did have other loans against the house at the time that was paid. And I don't have to tell you that, yeah? I don't have to tell you that. But that's what we're saying, that's what was owing from loans, which I think they normally do like 80% of the value of the house. So I've got a house that's worth that amount of money, just conservatively. Why would I be sitting there owing drug dealers money? Of course I've done a dabble. I've never hidden that, Cruella. I've never hidden the fact that I've had a sniff habit. Lindsay will back me up on that. Lindsay will back me up on that. We've often talked about it. Right, back me up here, Lindsay? What? Thank you. I don't know if yeah, that's a compliment, isn't it, Cruella? That's got to be a compliment. It's got to be. No, I did. I had a bad sniff habit. I've even put up pictures of on here of when I nearly fucking died because of it. I'm not whiter than the driven snow, you know. But this is Vimto grassing up her best friend.
See that part of it being true, the money part of it. And when they kept saying to me, because I was saying, look, there's no fucking way, like, it could be a woman here, because, like, I've seen the pictures of you as a young kid. Do you know what I mean? Like, we've all seen them. There's no denying, like, and I was like, are you sure you're fucking definitely sure? And then Claire come back and sent that message saying, oh, well, the police refer to him as a woman, they refer to him as she. And that's why I fucking thought, well, okay, maybe it is that then. I don't know.
Well, see, I thought about that when you said about Angie before. I was thinking about that earlier.
Shut up.
I do remember having that conversation with Angie, and it had nothing to do with drugs as happened. I told her that story, months and months and months ago. In fact,
be quiet.
And they come with a drug thingy. Oh, what I'm saying is,
why she told you about the money?
Oh, that was probably why, because I think I've gone to her and I was like, well, he has all these drug dealers fucking money. And she was like, no, he don't have anybody money. And I was like, well, how do you know? I said, because he still likes to sniff and that. He was sniffing it 2 weeks ago. I said, so you can't say, like, how do you know? We don't know. I said, because all druggies will say that they ain't in fucking debt for it. Do you know what I mean? I said, and 99% of the time they fucking are. And she was like, no, he's got money. And
I was sniffing 2 weeks ago in September. Oh, maybe I did.
Do you know what I mean?
I can't remember.
What she was talking about, yeah, right?
Well done, Kirsty.
Never spoke about drug money. I've got money for drug money, right? It was months and months before Michael's will was being done.
Michael's my husband, by the way.
Yeah.
And his work pension money came up. So he had a normal pension and he had his work pension money. Right? And that money, she said, oh, what are you going to spend it on or what are you going to do? And I said, the bastards have took it off me. And she was asking who. So it was nothing to do with Shell. This was nothing to do with the argument. This was nothing to do with it. And I said, oh, the fucking lawyer took it off me, innit? Because I'm not allowed my own money. And she said, like, why? And I said, because of my brain injury, I'm not allowed to
Yeah, because when she said to me about it, do you know what? You just jogged my memory again. She said to me that you got that money from a car accident.
Yeah, I got my original money, yeah, but when Michael died,
That's
I
true.
got his money as well.
Oh, right. And then anyway, she was saying to me, like, he's got money, but he ain't allowed it. He's to manage money. And I was like, what the fuck are you on about? I know, look. And then she was explaining, and I was like, I don't fucking know. I was just like, no, I just said to her, I don't know. I mean, it's fuck all to do with me. It was nothing to do with me at the time. It was just a case of, I went to Ange and I said, well, he owes all this money out. And she was like, he definitely.
So there. That's only part of it. I don't owe anybody any money. I don't have to explain myself to anybody on this app. I'll take questions now if you want. Got to love you, Kirsty. Yeah. Do you know I never even noticed that white line until you mentioned it?
Hello.
Hello.
Have we sorted it all out now, my love?
No. What do you think I'm doing here?
No, I'm saying, like, because you've give up the goods, so...
Guys, they reported me for being underage. Well, while you're thinking, you can come up and tell me who was on that live with him. And what was he actually saying? What shit was he blabbering on about? He sent me the copy. I'm going to show them it to Curtis. You already did, because Curtis was mentioning it at 9:15. And then I've got a text message from at 9 o'clock, 1 minute past 9, saying, I'm going to show it to Curtis. You already did. Oh, I said, did anybody have any questions about the phone call between me and Vimto where she threw Michelle under the bus big time? Where she sat there and said Michelle pressured her. And had gone to the police. Is that white line anywhere? Where's that white line? Where's that white line? Where's that white line? Where's Kirsty? Chocolate. A Toblerone, actually. My friend brought it for me yesterday. But this is the things that she focuses on with me, right? The last time she done a 4-hour live, Michelle did, on me being a cheat. That one, Auntie Beck. That one. It's a bit bright, so I thought that one would be better. But who can tell me which one's better? Kirsty, did you just say what? Oh, I had a white line off the moon. It was Shani. Shani said it. Oh my God, Shani. Yeah, because she caught me cheating with a woman behind my husband's back. Let her in the live. They've been invited in, Cruella. They've been invited in. Nobody stopped them coming in. Well, Kelly invited them. Somebody else was just talking about it. No, because you're always having a go at me. How you can't be talking unless you let them in. I've invited them in. I told you that before. When I was live before, I said to them, everybody is welcome in here. You can all come in and listen to what's going on. I've got nothing to hide, including Queenie and including Vimto. Angel's even invited them in. Crystal's invited them in. Rose Kelly invited them in. I think that Kelly might have done. How can it not go my way, Jamie? Are you deaf as well? Did you not hear the phone calls? Vimto threw Queen under the bus. She quite clearly says on that phone call, yeah, that she was pressured by Claire and Queenie. Well, I'll be putting it up on this account here later. And you can listen to it at your leisure. It's only 8 minutes long. That doesn't matter, Cruella. You shouldn't. Nobody should be pressured into going to the police if they don't want to. She quite clearly states that she didn't think it warranted going to the police, but Queenie went ahead and did it. And because the police were telling her, we're not interested in this type of thing, you know, oh, we'll do it slow-mo and, yeah, we'll get back to you. She then went back to the police and said, he's doing naked images of me, knowing full well that that's what the police would jump on. Because the police are hot on that type of thing. Of course it was headlock pressure for her. They're supposed to be best friends. It went to the police, Shani. The police have dealt with it. Anyway, guys. Let me get down to brass tacks, please. Stop diverting me, right? So that was Michelle, blah, blah, blah. 29th.
Lick third breath and done. Bastards. Oh, God.
Ah, here it is. Right, guys. Right. Again. Right. This is for you, Cruella. I want you in the box, actually. Cruella, I want you in the box. Come on, wifey. Come on. Pick the box. Press the button. Come on up. Look. Fucking hell. For once I'm inviting her up, she won't come up. Come on up, Cruella. It does concern you, this bit, actually. This is where your mouth was running away with you. Hello, wifey.
Hi, Shani. That's why I just said to you before, keep out of it. You don't know what's gone on. You might have heard a voice note, but you haven't got a clue what's been going on. Is this the same girl that gave me shit last time?
Probably.
Oh, don't try it again.
Yeah, this shit isn't about you two. This is about my shit tonight. Please, thank you very much. Shani, Cruella is my TikTok wife. Right? She domestically abuses me. Leave her alone.
Come on, Sel. Wrap it up.
I've got fucking tons of it to wrap up. Listen, anyway, Cruella. So earlier on, she was showing some sort of stupid text message and saying, he blackmailed us. And Tanya went, well, it's more manipulation than blackmail. And then you read out the blackmail thing, yeah?
Yeah.
So when that text was made and I said, have you been to the police yet? Yeah?
Yeah.
This was the phone call just beforehand. At midnight that night, she said, and I quote, see, she took it out of context. She didn't tell you the context I was asking her. She said she had an appointment that day with the police in the morning about 10 o'clock, and she was going to tell the copper that everything's okay and we're all friends again and she wants to drop it, yeah? That's what she told me.
Yeah.
Right? And that's what she said. So when I text her about midday, whatever time it was, yeah, and said, have you been to the police yet? Because I wanted to then phone them. That was the content to that conversation. Have you phoned them yet? Because if not, I want to speak to them. But I can't speak to them until she's done her bit. You see what I mean?
You must all have the fucking police on speed dial, use lot, mate. Wow, though.
Well, this is the thing. I don't run to the police. I had to defend myself, Cruella. I was the defendant, remember? Yeah? I was the alleged person. So, this is at midnight, yeah? This call took place when she was in the safety of her own home with her big burly boys and her big burly partner and her 2 bulldogs, yeah? She's in the safety of her own home, 500 miles away from me, yeah? Put that in your head. Listen to this.
Didn't really get to know you to know that. All right, there's a bit of tit for tat there. When we go with each other, yeah, you just as good as me, Stella, won't lie, you are. But then there was times where I couldn't get my head down. Why is he acting like this? He's now coming across the line. He hates all these women. Then I tried to talk to you and explain why it makes you look bad. But then I started to realise, but hang on. No, it now looks like he's being made to look bad, but I'm seeing from an outside point of view. The moment I went to the police, everyone else jumped on the bandwagon.
Well, you need to get Shani out because I can't concentrate.
I did not go to the police.
Leg it.
Say that again.
Mute it or leg it or I'm going because I can't concentrate because she's yapper in the comments.
Well, don't just ignore her.
What?
Just ignore her.
I can't. You can't ignore comments.
Right, Shani, will you shut up? Yeah, this is important to me.
Ha ha, Shani. Ha ha.
Right, stop going on about who came for you, right? You'll sort that out later. You sorted it out with Leah, you can sort it out with Cruella, fuck's sake. She's my TikTok wife. Trust me. Just shut up a minute. Ah, shit, I've lost it now. Thanks, fucking Shani. Fucking hell, where was it? Fuck, I just lost it now. 29th of, when it was the 29th we were looking for. Right, there, sorry. Right, is it loud enough for you?
I did not go to the police to score points. I simply went to the police because of my mum, but more than anything, I didn't want the Rangi and the Neo now gaslighting more situations because it could have got a lot nasty style. And
Okay,
I'm not being funny, but
while you're on that
you're too good of a person.
While you're on that roll, be honest. Did you, encourage
situations? I did not go to the police.
I want to run that back a minute
No,
because
it now looks like he's being made to look bad, but I'm seeing from an outside point of view. The moment I went to the police, everyone else jumped on the bandwagon.
so Michelle said the minute she went to the police, everybody else jumped on the bandwagon. Yet Vimto said beforehand, yeah, the day before, that she was pressured into going to the police by Michelle. Remember that?
And that really did hurt me and piss me off because I did not go to the police out of spite. I did not go to the police to score points. I simply went to the police because of my mum, but more than anything, I didn't want the Rangi and the Neo now gaslighting more situations because it could have got a lot nasty style. And
Okay,
I'm not being funny, but
while you're on that
you're
roll,
too good of a person.
I'm too good a person, by the way, everybody.
Did you, encourage Vimto to tell the police about the videos I put up about her?
There you go. I've asked Michelle outright. What Vimto told me before, that she was pressured into it, I'm asking Michelle outright, yeah? Did you tell Vimto to go to the police about the videos? Listen to the answer.
No, never. I mean, I did say to her, if it makes you unhappy, just like everybody else, then please go to the police and deal with it. If it affects your mental health, because I know Mark was upset about the doll situation.
So she said no, never. Do you want me to play what Vimto said again? Do I need to play what Vimto said earlier?
No.
Yeah? Vimto said she was pressured into going to the police, but Michelle said she never. This is two best friends calling each other a liar. Who can you trust?
I know, but that's between them two.
You shouldn't be getting dragged into it.
Sorry?
That's between them two.
Yeah, but they involved me. They two, I got arrested, or threatened with arrest, because of her. Yeah, because she went to the police. She got the police involved, Cruella, and had me fucking nicked, yeah, on a false charge, on a false claim that I made An AI video of her performing a sex act. That's the only reason the police came here. Because of that. No other reason. So she's saying she didn't want to go to the police. She didn't pressure Vimto into it. Vimto said she did. It is between them two. But because of them two and their lies with each other, because they two can't be honest with each other, I ended up in the fucking police station giving statements over it. And have my devices taken off me.
If it affects you, then please go to the police.
Okay, well, I need to go to my house now because I'm not in my house at the minute. So I really am going to join back in 10 minutes.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Jamie, because I didn't know about what was exactly going on until these phone calls took place, which was when the police were saying the case is over with and we could talk. If you remember, while I was still on bail conditions not to speak to her, yeah, although they weren't like hard, fast bail conditions like you get from a court, it was just the police saying, we don't want you talking to each other. She was sitting in my lives, laughing and joking with me. Remember that, Jamie? Do you remember that? Anybody else remember that? She sat in my lives while we were not supposed to speak. Do you not think Sussex Police knew about that? Of course they did, because I told them. Every morning that she did, every night she did it, I waked up in the morning and I was sending it over to them. Right? You think I'm fucking stupid? You think I'm going to have her? Yeah, report me to the police for making AI images that she got another man arrested for in January. She knows that that's all you have to say to get somebody arrested. They're making AI images of me performing a sex act and the cops will come down heavy on that person. And they will search to see if you've got these images. And these things can take months. She didn't give a fuck about me. She didn't give a fuck about anybody but herself. Not one damn fucking hoot about anybody else in this world, just as long as she was able to get me off the air, but she didn't, yeah? So that she could convince you lot that I was a bad person. Well, now I'm going to act like that bad fucking person. Now I'm going to act like it. You've dragged it out of me. Now I'm going to do it. Exactly, Jess. That's exactly what I said before. Yeah? Something was telling me, record these calls, especially when I was on bail, not to speak to her. Right? Remember that. So I'm recording the call to prove that she phoned me, that she is engaging with me. So if it had to go to court or anything like that, I'll be showing that to the jury, and the jury will be thinking, you're sounding like you're two fucking friends, but you're telling us that you're doing this to her. Are you mad? If somebody's doing something to you like that, yeah? Why don't you come up and talk, Jess? I can't read all the comments when they go up like that. Because they told me about a week ago, just at the start of October, we should forget about the past and make a clean slate. No more talk about what happened in the past. But she was talking about it today quick enough, wasn't she? When she was trying to convince everybody how bad I am, what a bad person I am. Yeah, there she was telling everybody, Evil Eye, welcome. I'm glad you've come back. You can hear it all then. She's sitting there saying, I'm a good person, really. I'm a lovely, wonderful person. She didn't think this was me.
Stella, you have to give me a rundown because I've missed everything from the start of this live. When we went off earlier, you were going to have some bloody food.
When? That was ages ago.
Yeah, so what happened then?
Oh, they reported me for being underage, so I got bananaed again. I got it back a couple of minutes later.
Yes,
So,
and then we came back on and you were going to have food.
Did you hear? No. Did you hear any of the phone call with Vimto?
Briefly.
Right. So Vimto has made it quite clear that Queenie pressured her into going to the police. Vimto said in her own words that she went to the police.
I am listening. I'm just going to mute while I make my cereal.
Right. She went to the police just to get the serial number And then she lied to Queenie and said she did not upload the evidence. But she told Queenie she did, just to get her off her back. I've now got, the next day, Queenie on the phone, and I asked her the question, did you force Vimto into making a complaint to the police about me? And she said, no, never. Well, that's not what your mate's saying. That's not what your little mate's saying. See what I mean? Make it make sense. Your mate's just fucking threw you under the bus. Your busy mate, Michelle. And you wondered why I don't trust her? Because I knew she threw you under the bus. How about that for fucking smelly cheese? And yes, the moon is made out of cheese. Look. I don't know if it's smelly though. So there you go, guys, yeah? They're best friends, and yet they don't even have each other's back. Then Michelle tells Cruella today and Tanya that I blackmailed them. And here she is on the phone making deals with me. Because, Jess, they held a live this afternoon about me and told lies. They tried to tell people, right? They showed one text message that said, have you been to the police yet? And she tried to make it I was blackmailing her. I'm here now to prove that that's not the case. This phone call proves I never asked her to do anything. She did.
It made me look more scummy for saying, oh yeah, just go online and carry it on. I was trying to put a stop on it now.
Okay.
Then please go to the police.
Right.
Just do not react online. And I tell this to anyone. And if I don't say this, it made me look more scummy for saying, oh yeah, just go online and carry it on. I was trying to put a stop on it now. I wanted everyone to go quiet, but then Claire and Red. Now I'm going to tell you something, right? I was so pissed off. The day you got arrested, I was like, oh, well, thank fuck for that. Not that you got arrested, but thank fuck now, we're going to have silence.
So thank fuck now we're going to have silence, because I've been arrested. I wasn't. I was told if I don't come, I'll be arrested. Let's get that fact straight, Michelle. However, you talk about you want everything to go quiet. You have done 3 lives on me today. 3 lives you've done on me today. And Vimto's done 1 and Paul's done 1. 3 lives. And 1 on Vimto and 1 on Paul makes 5 lives about me today. 5. And you want things to go quiet? Mouthpiece. Liar! Liar! You're a shit stirrer, Michelle. A fucking lying shit stirrer. Lies!
Don't talk about things. You say it how you want to say it, and I'll say it how I want to say it. But the situation about our mums and whatnot, that was now over. So I was relieved, right? But then what I started noticing, and I kept getting on the phone to Vimto going, I'm not happy. I'm pissed off. She's like, bye. Look what fucking Claire's doing. I thought you were alright. I said, yeah, but this is the thing, I'm not alright. These bitches are all jumping on the bandwagon with Scout. Scout's a fucking prick. But one thing you don't deserve is all these women coming on here and chatting absolute utter bullshit. Because last week and the week before, Scout haven't even mentioned them. It's been all about me. So why now all of a sudden does Claire want to see Scout get arrested? I'll tell you what this is.
Well, before you tell us what that is, Michelle, yeah? I think Welsh Kelly's got something she wanted to say. And then we'll talk about all the women that you've encouraged, yeah, to speak on me on your 3 lives today. Tanya, Cruella, and that other woman, what's his name? Simply Simon Fraser. Oh, yeah, that big woman. Oh, yeah, I go in his lives just to wind him up. You don't wind me up. I just see you for what you are. You're not a man. You're not a fucking man at all. You've got no balls. Sorry, Welsh Kelly, what were you saying?
Oh, I was just letting you know Jess was asking you a question.
Oh, what was Jess saying? Jess, come up, please. Any questions, come up. So I can't always see the comments at the minute. Hi, Evil Eye. You've joined again. Thank you.
That's a genuine question. Don't shout. If you had concerns and no trust, why didn't you walk away?
I did think about it, but she kept saying to me things like, "No, we're a team, Stell. We're a team. You stick with me, kid, and we'll go far, and we'll get your lives up, and we'll do this and we'll do that." And I'm thinking, it's most people come into my life more than the only time you have a big.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gutted you've all fallen out because you work good together.
The only time that they ever get big audiences is when they're speaking on me. Let's face it, guys. Right? Right? She throws up a live about Rangi. Nobody wants to fucking know. Nobody listens, including Tanya, who told me a couple of weeks ago, I won't believe anything without proof. Well, she's right to say that, and she has every right to say that, and anybody else has got every right to say that. And none of us, not one of us, have ever seen proof on Rangi. We've all got our own ideas of Rangi, whether it's pushed on us by heart or by what we've seen. He's not right in the head. There's definitely something... Sorry?
No, go on, carry on.
There's definitely something wrong with that guy. There really is something wrong with him. Right? I just can't put my finger on it. Exactly, Auntie Beck. Nobody knows who he is. All they ever hear is her going yak, 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 yak about fucking Rangi. Now, I've got my own personal opinions away from what Shell says, and I think she's partly right. Partly right. Yeah, I think he's a wrong'un. I think he is up to something no good. Right? We've all heard the recording in the police station where he quite clearly states he's been hiding children. But don't keep forcing that down our throat. Where's all this big investigation that you spend your time doing? Because I've seen nothing new in weeks. Absolute weeks. Every fucking day it's the same story I get. No wonder I was getting bored. And so was Paul, by the way. Paul was the first one to say it. I kept my mouth shut. Yeah, Paul was the first one to say, oh, it's getting tiring, this Rangi stuff. So I said to Paul, well, let us two, we'll go off and do something together. Yeah, and we can still do her Saturday Night Rangi. That way we don't have to listen to it all week. We'll just be there to support her at the weekend. Yeah, that's a good idea, he says. Well, let's think of something to get people in. Get, Day's music thing, we'll do a little rundown, a little FYP. Then he goes more, well, I was told it was him that was moaning to Vimto, but I've got an idea that Vimto was behind that. That's my personal opinion. I think she put the idea into his head. Oh, you can't go...
You look like an arsehole.
Huh?
Not an arsehole, an arse crack. Your moon looked like an arse crack then.
Yeah, it is. It's got an arse crack on it. It does have one, yeah. Can I turn it around? Oh, no, can't turn it around. So, guys, if you want to ask something, come up. Honestly, you're quite happy for you to come up tonight. But you've heard it for yourself, right? So while she's running around saying, I blackmailed her. Saturday Night Rangis. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Right? This was her at midnight on the 29th, the day that text was sent. Right? And I sent it about lunchtime. Have you been to the police yet? She didn't show you what was above it to put it in context. Yeah, she just tried to make out that I'm the bad one, and put right at the top of it, have you been to the police yet? Yes, I did write that. But if you look before that, we are talking about things, and she's saying, I'll be at the police station or whatever, I'll phone the police in the morning to tell them that you're such a good person and I love you still. So, of course, I had to wait until she had made the phone call because I was telling them every morning, she's been on my live last night. She's been phoning me last night. She's been messaging me last night. I was telling them everything. And they were sitting there absolutely gobsmacked. That particular day, I will be honest, I couldn't afford the police to tell her that I'd been on the phone that day. So I wanted to ask her, have you been to the police yet? Because if she says yes, then I can phone them and say, right, she was on my thing last night again. She's so scared of me. She was on my fucking phone and on my live again last night. But had I said it to them, say, for talking sake, 10 o'clock in the morning, and she phones them at 11 o'clock, and they might slip up and say, oh, well, Still told me you were on the fucking live last night. I didn't want that to happen. Does that make sense, guys? There's me arse crack. Does that make sense?
Somebody in the comments asking you a question. Kimmy.
Let's see. Hurry up. Come on. I can see Boo. I can see VB1111. Where's the question? What does it say?
Just above anti-back.
Oh,
Have you got it?
yeah, Kimmy. I'm trying to catch up as well still. Apart from Michelle slagging you off, has Paul as well? Yes, he has, Kimmy. Yes, he has. He's just been on a live trying to wriggle out of the fact that he's been sitting in a WhatsApp group with me and Curtis for the last week. And he came out of it the other day screaming and shouting that Curtis is a bad person. I shouldn't trust him. Vimto's been trying to drag it out of him, the bad side of him, and he wouldn't, budge. Yeah, he kept on saying, I want to stay good. Vimto keeps saying, oh, I know it's there.
Paul and Curtis in another group chat, I'm not going to lie.
What? Oh, yeah, they were. They were in a WhatsApp group. Yes, they were. Do you want me to show you?
No. No.
I can pull up the evidence.
Well, you don't need to.
Does anybody else want to see the evidence? Yeah, it was about 3 days, yeah, something like that. It was enough time for him to have a go at Curtis and say, we want the taxis, which Curtis, as you all heard the other night, yeah, when we were sitting in the live, right, Paul said to Curtis, but you offered the taxis to Stell. Stell never asked you for them. Which is true. I didn't ask for them, right? Curtis came and offered them. Hasn't they told Curtis I'm here?
I think Curtis knows your live done. He wasn't in here earlier. Let me share it to him. He's changed his bloody name now, though, haven't he? He's an orange thing now, isn't he? Oh, pardon me. Oh, there he is. What else they lied about? Billy Steele, who are you? Stell, have you froze? Beck, can you hear me? Or is Stell froze? Is it me? Is it me, Beck? Oh, you can hear me. Don't mind me, I'm just scoffing my cereal. Stell, we can't hear you. Can't hear you. Still can't hear you. Still, you got a volume. Nope, can't hear nothing. What? Will you take the filter off? Because I can't even bloody lip read with that thing on. Oh, that's even worse. Have you had a call or something? What, did your phone die? Did you switch phones? Or you got a volume? Did you turn your volume down? And now I can hear music. Now, nope, can't hear nothing. What the fuck's going on with this? I lip read that. Swipe the app up still and then come back on it. Close the app and reopen it. I think he said stay there.
That was a good idea. Yeah, swipe it off and come back in. I could hear everybody.
Credit.
Yeah, well done,
Thanks for
Jeff,
that.
for that. That's a good idea. Anyway, let's hear the rest. Some of this phone call. So
I'm
remember,
thinking
she
of
is.
Clover, to be fair.
Remember, yeah, she's 500. Hello, Vicky. She's 500 miles away with 2 big bulldogs, 2 cats, a budgie, fucking a dozen ducks, yeah, God knows what else, and a big burly husband, yeah, in the house, yeah, 500 miles away from me, and yet she told everybody, I threatened her. No. Does she sound threatened to me, to you guys? Does she sound threatened at all? Right?
Oh, let's jump on the bandwagon and all be victims together. Well, I'm sorry, but I'm not doing it, guys. Well, yeah, I don't think she knew what I wanted to do. Well, what I did was I got on the phone to that copper and I just said, look, can you please separate me and Claire? And I swear down on the flies again. I said, I don't like the way she's moving on social media. She was the one who started this originally, other than a gobby cow called Jodie, but she was the root of this issue, coming on the app, telling all these people that, you know, Stell's responsible for abusing all these women, making him out, getting all these other women together in a group. He was being made to look like now he was part of some deviant wronging group. Because let's face it, he was, weren't he, Stel?
Yes, I was.
Getting on them bed, thanks to Claire. So I was like, just observing the cats. One of the big cats had come in. Right, Sneak, scared her off, picked off. So I just didn't like that style. And once again, I have a loyalty and I also have a threshold in my own mind. And if you go past that threshold with me and I see something I don't agree with, don't like it, I'm here to completely do the opposite. If I see a man that's innocent and being targeted, hey, will you open that, please? If I see a man being targeted and he is innocent, you know me better than anyone, Stel. You know I will support them and have their backs as long as I've got that.
You targeted me.
Evidence.
You told the police lies about me.
That not only won't make me look stupid.
You do look stupid now.
Clear that person's innocent. I will always support that person. But what was becoming now with a niche, we've got Claire with a carry-on, multiple other women getting on board. Then you've got some communities coming on board. Come here now, sit down. Unlock with the DNA little logo, like some of them.
You allowed them to, and as I said to you, that the other. Wait a minute.
I don't want to know them now.
Yeah.
I don't know it.
And one of them,
You've never had a call.
one of them, that fucking Susie, right? She came in my live the other day. I blocked her.
See, even that fucking Susie, I don't even know anyone called Susie on TikTok. When I allow...
She's got a really deep Irish accent, and I tell you everything, Michelle. I'll tell you about that fucking Stella, what he did to me and my partner.
Do you like the accent?
Well, I can tell you how I knew it because you are. Like when you pissed me off, and we played it quite well, I think. I mean, he went even far as getting Neil Anderson, like...
That was for you, Kirsty.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I thought you were a bastard. Oh, you're a bastard. You fucking throw the point there.
Oh, yeah, when I let him in my box. Oh, yeah, remember that? I let him in the box, didn't I?
Yeah.
So there you go. She let people in the box to talk about me to piss me off. You heard it with your own ears. You let all these people in the box to talk on me to piss me off. And then she wonders why the dog bit her. If you're going to poke the bear is going to bite. True or false, Kelly?
I'm at the other end of my living room a minute, Stell, hang on.
Neil, yeah, you can sit there and be quiet. Just look good.
Oh, right there.
Oh, yeah, when I let him in my box. Oh, yeah, remember that? I let him in the box, didn't I?
Yeah.
Come in, Neil. Yeah, you can sit there and be quiet. Just look good.
Oh,
look pretty. Did that annoy you?
A little bit.
Good.
It only annoyed me because, well, you just know, well, you do know the in-depth seriousness now of the situation, but Like, if you used anybody else, I wouldn't be bothered. But do you know what I do find funny about Rangi and them? He can never find anyone from my community to come on TikTok and say anything bad about me. And I love it. I find it so hilarious that I've just found out Dawn Justice
Then,
was the
listen,
one who messaged me Uncle Chris.
I told you, right? Oh, he's been on the phone today. I told you,
Oh,
right?
was it?
Yeah. I only went into Rangi's that day because I said they'll be watching. Yeah.
I know. You
And I
told
went-
it well.
And they let me in. They let me in. I don't know why. They let me in. And then somebody said, "What you doing here?" And I said, "I'm just watching. I'm just sitting here watching." And do you know what? After I said that, yeah, I left. Because
So there you go, guys, yeah? She knew I was in Rangi. She knew what I was doing, winding her up, yeah? Exactly, Kimmy. Definitely not threatening conversation. But today, she showed a little tiny message from me on the 29th of September saying, no, they're afterwards, Jess. These were when I was on bail not to speak to her. She's phoning me up and we're having these conversations. That's what I'm saying. That's why I recorded them all. Anyway, where was I? You've diverted me there, right? So, where was I sitting there now? Forgotten. So she knew I was in there annoying her, right? I knew it'd annoy her, me sitting there. So I made sure that everybody seen me sitting there. Yeah, I'm just watching. And I did. I left right afterwards because I've got no interest in what Rangi's got to say. I just wanted to be seen and then left. And she knew that. But today, she showed a little snippet, I know I keep repeating myself, of a text message that says, "Have you been to the police yet?" And she said that was me threatening her or blackmailing her, right? And it was nothing of the sort. It was so that I could then go to the police with these calls and say, she was on the phone to me last night. Because you know, guys, right? You know how stupid the cops can be, right? She goes bouncing in there, right? Oh, I want to talk about Stell. And that copper is going to be stupid enough to say, oh, Stell's been on the phone telling me you've been having these little chats last night. She'll go fucking mad. So I couldn't afford to let him not, you know, for him to open his big fucking mouth. I couldn't trust him. So I wanted to see if she had been to the police yet. Then I will go to them afterwards and say, hi, she's been calling me last night. While I'm on bail, she's calling me and having these chats with me. Does it sound like she's fucking... I'm sorry, but I got to say, it sounds like you both were playing one another. Well, kind of, yeah. But don't forget, she's the one that involved the police, and that's what this is about, yeah? Right? There's a big difference between playing each other and warring on TikTok, but she went too far when she involved the police, and not only involved the police, but accused me of doing something I never done. And that was, she told the police I made that video. Now, if she's willing to lie to the police to have somebody arrested, and yet she's sitting there telling me she wouldn't do such a thing, but she did do it, how many lies is she telling you lot about Rangi? How much of that is true? You're all been taken in by that bullshit. This is the point I'm making. How can you trust a woman who you've just found out is lying? Because I've never lied to you. I'm quite happy to turn around and say I even had her on my live, so you lot seen her. Do you think I'm stupid? I was inviting you all in to see her sitting in my live, laughing and joking. Even today, people are saying, but you two were laughing and joking last month. Yes, we were. You two were friends last month. Yes, we were. And by the way, I was on bail conditions not to speak to her. But she was in my live. So my question is, if it went to trial and this was put in front of a jury, you're the jury guys, yeah? Who are you going to believe? Are you going to believe her who's harassed by me, yeah, while she's having these conversations with me, and she's harassed that I made a video that there's no evidence about because I've not got the video, never seen the video, never even looked at the video, and I've never received the video. When it was offered to me, I said, no, thank you. I don't want to see Michelle naked. That's the last thing I want to see. Trust me. Right? I mean, if it was something like Don Johnson or Arnold Schwarzenegger, I might have peeked. Right? But Michelle, no thank you. All respect to her. She's got a good body. She's a nice girl, looking girl, all the rest of it. But I'm not interested. Right? So I don't need to see it. But she accused me of making it. So if a woman one of these women who keep telling you lot off, yeah, for being women, right, is willing to go to the police and lie to the police to get a man arrested for no reason. How can she be trusted? You guys are my jury. On you go. In fact, you know what I'll do now? I think I should put a thing up here. Where's that thing I seen earlier? Stickers effects. I saw something here earlier, right? Not that one. Not that one. Where's that thing I saw earlier? Does anybody know how to put the poll up?
No idea.
Stickers, effects, sound effects, background boards. No. I saw something earlier and it says put up a poll. Is it in here? Come on. Okay, fuck that, yeah? I want you to put a heart, red heart, in the chat if I'm not guilty, and put any other colour heart if I'm guilty. There you go. Start voting now. 37 of you in the room.
My hands are not near my phone, by the way.
No excuses. No excuses. You can reach over and just press a button.
I can't. I'm busy still.
Oh, if it's an in-between decision, oh, what can we do? You could just write in between then. But Jess, you wrote that big long sentence. Where's the love heart? Any other colour for guilty and red for not guilty? I'm sure I see a thing here. Have you not been keeping up, Lillian? Right. So I've been playing the phone calls between me and Michelle. Today she showed a little message to say that I threatened or blackmailed her on the 29th of September. This is the phone call we've been having on the 29th of September where she says she feels frightened by me and I blackmailed her. I do wish my bloody chat would keep up with me, my community. Anyway, there's enough of you in here that have heard most of it, so get voting, or I'll block the fucking lot of you.
I can't be bothered with his bullshit. I can't be bothered listening to his crap.
No, I know you can, and I get it now, I do. But it was pretty funny though, and now looking at the situation, I am glad that it also did happen because I am grateful for you.
Jess, I will find out where you live, I swear.
That is going around bragging, you know, he got arrested for me in the first place. He's inciting hate.
But the problem we've got, and I've said this and this is why I've been trying to get a hold of you to speak to you, just me and you, about this Sussex situation, is that fucking Troy is saying to me, still, I can't do fuck all about this Neil Anderson business because she's just told the Sussex that you did it. And I was like, I'm not sure if that's true.
No, it's definitely not. And today, you'll hear that, and so will fucking GMP. But luckily, I have got the high top-notch CID. So when I speak to CID, for some reason, still, I'll be honest with you, CID seems to be more on the ball. You see these uniform officers at GMP, when you report a crime, they come out.
Listen, you don't know, right? GMP were ready to nick Neil Anderson for sharing the images. This is what happened. And then when they come back to me and I said, I can't talk to you now, she got me nicked. What do you mean she got you nicked? I said, she got me fucking nicked for making that image and blah, blah, blah. And I told them, and then they went, what the fuck is she playing it? That's what Troy said. What the fuck is she playing it? And he works in your station. He's from your station.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying, and I've been going over the tries now. Literally, Troy usually would ring me. If it's the officer I'm thinking of now, he would usually ring me, and this is the thing, he hasn't. And I've not had no Yeah, to be fair, the last time I spoke to him, I actually handed him Neil Anderson's fucking passport document thing on a piece of paper. He even asked me, how did you get this? I said, because the idiot uploaded it himself on social media, so I had the opportunity, I thought, snapshot it, so when I had the identity for him. Because when I received that's it. Yeah, I spoke to him last, that person. It might not be the same officer, but I think it is, if it is the one. He come out and dealt with that letter I got from the Oslo, that's it, Sweden, the student. And he asked me, how did I know that any of them are connections? So I actually spoke about Neil Anderson being on the Russian Facebook. He's also got Russian, or I don't know if it is Sweden, family members. So that was the last time I spoke to them. Other than that, they promised me faithfully they was tracking the IP addresses of those websites. There was nothing mentioned of anything else. So this is what I'm saying. There was actually more getting them websites took down. And then every time I was getting sent these links, it just keeps coming up broken page. It won't allow me on these links that are supposedly floating around about me. And one of the police officers said at first, "You sure it's not clickbait, Michelle, to just try and scare you?" I said, "No, it's not." I said, "It's not as real. It's not even just my face. There's actually other people on these images and videos. There's even babies as well."
It's called X.
Do you know what I mean, Sal?
It's called xhamster.com. Okay.
Well, even that, when I go to look on there, there's nothing on there whatsoever. And this is by that officer who you're probably going at. I'm sure it's the one. He promised me faithfully he was in touch with the other department where they deal with the online accounts and you can get access.
Listen, he's already saw that site, yeah? It was Queenie B, IEB 898989.
Yeah, well, nothing's coming up for me, and this is what I'm saying. I'm only seeing bits and bobs that I'm being told about or sent if it's a screenshot. Any links, it won't allow me to click on them. Like I've been restricted my fucking, I don't know what it is.
Well, that's another reason why I know that he moved to Rochdale, because they said he's now in our catchment area.
Wow. So now GMP can get to it more basically.
Yeah.
Well, today I'm going to start it with Sussex anyway. When you hear that call, right, I know you're probably thinking 50-50 about me, and I did about you at the beginning. I don't now. I feel very comfortable with you, that's the truth. And then if you fall out again, we don't take it online. We just deal with it in here. We have a little picture. We'll have an argument. Oh, fuck you.
But you took it online 3 times today.
Like you do, and then, you know,
You took it online 3 times today.
Genuinely, this is one thing you would not get through that bloody head of yours at the beginning.
Saturday.
I enjoy being friends.
Saturday, excuse me, Saturday he phoned me. I've just looked it up. 122, his number is 122. 123.
You were nominated with a number, well, the digits.
Ah.
Tell me if this is a number that you've had ring you. 029.
No, it's a mobile number I've got.
Yeah, this is a mobile number as well. I've got a 1817.
All right, the last 3 digits, 122.
Yeah, this one's 029.
And this guy is concerned because of the fact he's moved into the area, sending people outside your fucking house, and he's sending images round of you. Tell him I deleted the first one because I opened it by mistake. I told him the truth. I said I didn't like what I saw, and I shut it again. And then I told him not to send me shit like that again, but he did. All the links I've sent.
Then, sorry, I'll just say this: the officer is the one. If it is the one I'm thinking of, he's the one who said to me, "But Michelle, anyone who is seen to be using anything third party and sending it around, he made it very clear to me that it's still a criminal offence."
Yes.
I promise you, my partner sat here with me.
Yes, that's what he's been telling me.
I never saw the police that still made videos about me like that. never. Thank you.
Yes, you did.
My partner is sat here with me now. He knows I would never ever say, oh, Stella's made this video about me, especially when you haven't. It's wrong to do that.
But you did though, Michelle.
And told him, put my mum up. My partner even witnessed it. My partner even said to me, when me and you fell out, come off your phone. Didn't you? Put your phone down. You're just going to get yourself upset. No one needs to hear that shit. It's just dead. So I put my phone down. I rang the police, and for my own mental health sanity, obviously that's what I did it for. Other than that, no mention of you making any explicit. When I rang the police, I was asking my people myself. Then they say, well, it's the suspect from our area. What do you mean? He's on bail. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you mean? Is he from your area? He's already on bail. He lives in your area. I need to speak to the officer who is in touch with. Oh, we can't find him. Like, what on earth is going on? He was trying to tell me that you hadn't been arrested. You wasn't from Brighton. Apparently, I need to ring Greater Manchester Police Manager. And then I said, can you put us through to one of your Manchester Police station? And she did. And then someone else located you then on the system. And, oh, I don't know what happened there, Michelle. I don't apologise. Miscommunication. It's annoying. If it's a little station, when you're in GMP, I'm sure you know the hand of it down now. We have a big call centre. We have, you'll get passed through to a triage centre and stuff like that. Your station, you ring them, you've got no control room. It's a little fucking office, and the same person will go, I'm on all night tonight. You can ring me if you want. Yeah, I'll just ring you to chit chat, love, don't worry. Because it'll be the same person all night, whereas I can ring GMP now and I can speak to a man. If I ring back 2 minutes later, it'll put me through to either a woman or a different part of the UK. That's just how our contact centres work. So it's totally different, and that's why GMP has been speaking when she kept going on about GMP instead of doing this and I'm going to do that. Do you know what I mean? GMP is a big, like Metropolitan, we have big call centres. And this is why today I'm actually going to give it to Sussex Police a little bit, in a polite way, of course, but if not, it's to be doing that. You can't be miscommunicating and making out that this crime's happened when strictly I've already shown you the evidence that as a person already on your name and you've been able to see but what's happening, that person's third party is sending these videos on, and I do think, Stal, if you was a couple, would you not think that was too much to take in?
Well,
It is baffling, it is complex, it's very, and this is what I'm saying. Me and Manchester, I have dealt with this from day one. Do you know what it was the first time I ever went into Nexus house and reported Randy? 2nd of January 24. And I went into the station on my own accord at 1 p.m. and I demanded to see Nexus house. That's when all the died. So the fact that we're coming up now to another Christmas, it was only last Christmas that Randy was arrested. It seems to be this time of year, he's getting all, I don't know, but he seems to be more aggression and whatnot. But he said the next 14 days, things are going to change. Well, I've got news for you. Do you know who's being sentenced this week all over in Rochdale?
who?
The grooming gang who ran all the clothing shops and market stalls, and one of them is Mr. Armid, which is Lenny's brother-in-law. That's what I was chatting to CH about last night. They're all in, they're up for sentencing this week in Rochdale. So this week now coming, what was Randy saying? No, I'm going to be speaking up, and if I'm dead, I'm going to be in Bradford every day next week, and if you want to see the evidence, you want to see me.
No, I don't want to do that.
Next 14 days, the summer is coming to an end. He's made it very clear. I know what that is. And if it gets put into the media now, because he's part of any of these grooming gangs, he won't be further protected anymore. The police will not protect him anymore. That deal went to an end. So right now I'm being seen as a higher enemy.
Right, there you go. Everybody, that's the email.
Push this and push this and push this and not shut up. A lot of people will make a story on TikTok, go for it, do the investigating, but Some of them will be scared, run away, they'll go quiet. I haven't, Stan, and I swear down now, I am not prepared to stay quiet. I will fuck that. Not a chance.
2 days after this phone call.
And I just can't help it, unfortunately. I can't walk away from it. But when it comes to the videos and that, do you know what really hurt me? And I'll be honest with you, when he went away, that was a Facebook account. So all of this wasn't even on TikTok. It was on a Facebook account called Trampy Michelle. That was the profile. It had a picture of me and my Uncle Chris as a profile picture. In the background picture, it was my neighbour from Hell newspaper article. And at that time, no one else really knew about those headlines. It was Randy and Neo. They were making out, they had some fake news about me, and I'm thinking, it's fucking going on. It's not news, everyone already knows. I brag about it all the time just to tell people, don't do this with your life and shit. It sucks. So, it's not exactly anything new.
I don't know if you can hear that. She's walking away from the phone.
Social workers officials.
Yeah.
Everyone that I was a social worker and I am now, but I used to have that lifestyle, and yet today I've become a social worker even though I behaved like that and went to prison. So he called me a predator and a grooming social worker. I am part of one of them. So when I first started, like, you know, the situation, telling them how it is, and so what if I stick up for social workers? I tell you what you are, and this is what they don't like about myself, but I don't fucking care. You all sit here, you're slagging the social workers off, what? Did the social workers slag you off?
Oh.
Sebastian UK2, WhatsApp audio.
Fuck off.
Oh, I got a phone call. Oh, hi, Tina. They're late.
Because you know what? One day, you know your children you're all talking about now, they could want to be, you know, they might want a job in their building like that. And then there's going to be people like you coming along, hurting them, threatening them. Imagine being a woman or a man, getting up every day for work, and you're only trying to do your job and I'm looking at you and saying, guys, and then there's people like you lot that come to the door, working on your relationship. Abuse. I don't think you should be getting up in the morning, going to work, having the likes of big old Randy up in the faces, and as well as made it clear it's all female social workers. That's what comes out of his mouth. So why is it never a man social worker? Why have you got into?
I won't bore you with the rest of it. It was all about Rangy now, the rest of it. But that was on the 29th of September. Let me see. Oh, the day before the 28th.
Was Free willingly handing it over?
Yeah.
Was it on purpose? Half of it's not real. He sat there and manipulated loads of shit. So I'd use it on my live last year. Now, I've never used Durham bullshit because most of it I've already got the truth. I don't need Durham's input. And Durham is only doing research on basic fucking GPTs and shit like this. He's not bringing anything to the table. That's a different network.
Yeah, but why is he setting? Whoa, why is he setting me up though?
Wow.
This is the 28th of September.
He's trying to be befriending me and being over it. He's infiltrating.
Okay, I get that, but why is he after me though?
Because, you know, you turned against him because, you know.
So, if any little stitches want to go over to Grass on me, to Michelle, I want you to take this with you. That's only a few of them. There's Michelle gossiping on Rangi. There it is there. Michelle talking for tit for tat. I don't know if you can see that. We'll have all the phone calls, love. Every single one of them was recorded. So don't think that you're ever going to get out of me or try and convince people, because every time you do, not everything, Squidgy. You got to remember, Squidgy, I was still on bail conditions when this was happening. She shouldn't have been speaking to me, but she was calling me to speak to me. What do you mean anybody to trust me now? I'm sorry, Jamie, but if you were on bail conditions not to speak to me and I kept phoning you, you'd be fucking recording it as well so that you can get to the police and show the police the truth. If I went to the police and said, oh, Jamie's been doing bad things to me, and then I come here and say, oh, I love you, Jamie. Yes, you would. If you were under arrest and under investigation, yeah, that you could go to jail for, right? Let's get it straight here, Jamie. You were under investigation. It's something that you could go to jail for, and then I sit on the phone saying how much I love you and all the rest of it. You'd show that to the police and say, how can I be a bad person to this person when they're telling me they love me? So don't talk shit to me. This was when I was on bail, Jamie. Why shouldn't I record everything? I cannot believe that you're saying that. And that's why I don't like you, really, I think. Does anybody else... Let me ask other people, right? If you're being threatened with jail, would you not do everything you possibly could to prove that that person's lying about you? Thank you. Not the one would record. Anybody else, would you record it? But Cruella, women are always believed these days, and women always say we're not believed, but they are. So the friendship was only just starting again. But I didn't know if they were... Because, you know, some of these calls, right, as Vimto said earlier, they were trying to... All they wanted out of me, they kept asking me, was the information on Jodie, Gemma and Neil Anderson. That's all they ever kept asking me about. Right? They made the deal, not me. They came to me with the deal. But that's the thing, Jamie. I wouldn't have to record friends. If you're my friend, I don't have to record you. You're my friend. I trust you. Right? They have already been to the police and done the dirty on me. Yes, I did have Claire on there because I had bail conditions from Claire as well, and Claire phoned me. Claire phoned me as well. Here's two women saying that they're scared of me and that I'm doing bad things to them, but they're phoning me. Why? Make it make sense. Jamie, explain that one to me. Come up here and explain it to me then, Jamie. Why, what did Cruella say? No, Cruella. These would have been rubbed off eventually. Nothing would have been said. Once the police case was over... Yeah, okay, hold on.
No, what I'm saying is, so without being dropped out alive, would you still gone ahead and done all this?
No, I didn't need to. This was all taken off my phone the other day, yeah, and all packed away. In
This is all being saved up, ready for you to... I think you've been ready to pop for ages. And
No. Excuse me, you don't... Listen,
and collecting.
listen, you don't live in my house, so don't make assumptions, yeah? This... Oh, for fuck's sake. Do I have to prove myself again, Claire? Cruella?
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying...
Do I have to prove myself... Do I have to prove myself again?
A minor little thing like getting dropped out of a live is not going to create someone to do this much damage to two people. What you're trying to do. Not that I don't think you've proved anything by any of these recordings.
There is where the recording is. Yeah? This is what's plugged into the phone. Not the phone, the hard drive, okay? This is plugged into the phone.
No, I know. I'm not saying that. I'm
so
just
these
saying.
recordings, yeah? Right? These recordings that I'm playing now are playing from this machine. So I've already packed these recordings away because I thought they were my friends. I didn't need them anymore. But when I saw that live this afternoon, when I watched it back, yeah, I pulled this out the cupboard. I pulled this out the cupboard, and this is where everything is stored in this little device. Because they obviously can't be trouble. They've got it still on the phone, by the way. Did you say all this to them?
No, I'm just... They're not
Did you say all this to them?
They're not saying anything about you, though.
Yes, they did. They put a fucking picture up of my text message saying, have you been to the police station yet? Did you ask them, why is that still on the phone?
No.
No, you didn't. So why are you asking me?
Because I'm asking you without...
Why are you asking
I never
me?
asked that question. I didn't ask you that question.
Yes, you did.
I never. I said, if you wasn't dropped out the box, would you have still gone ahead with what you're doing?
And I said, no. None of these record...
I think being dropped out of the box, I think being dropped out of somebody's live is minor to what you're doing. That's what I'm saying.
No, Cruella, you're not listening. You asked me a question. If you're going to ask me a question, let me fucking speak. Right? These recordings were taken off my phone, put onto a device which was put in a cupboard, right? At about 7:30 tonight, I saw the most horrific live that you were involved in, and I pulled this at the cupboard, and I plugged it into the phone, and I'm now playing all the recordings to show that the two of them are two-faced liars. Why can you not see that these two are lying? Is it because you're a woman and you don't have any fucking, logic in your brain?
I don't really care.
Well then, fuck off and stop making comments all the time.
I care.
No, you don't care, obviously. You don't care. Has anybody got anything logical they want to say about these recordings? I'm quite happy to take constructive criticism, but it's always the same from Cruella. It's always my fault no matter what. And of course, Jamie's a little sidekick, so she would say the same. Then why were you sitting in that live today, Cruella, right, snaking me? 1 minute you want to be my friend, but you're over there saying, yeah, it's blackmail, it's blackmail. But it's not blackmail. If anything, it's bribery from her. She bribed me to, you give me the information, I'll drop the charges. Of course I jumped at it. Of course I did. For two reasons. Right? I don't have to go through the hassle, and people with a brain cell might actually see how stupid she is. None of these recordings are on my phone to be used. They're all on a little storage device. And it just so happens that after she put up that, Jamie, did you go over and tell Michelle? Did you tell Michelle she shouldn't be sharing private text messages? Did you? Answer the question, Jamie. Did you go over and ask them why they're sharing personal text messages? Did you go and say that to them? Did you? No, you didn't. So pipe your noise down. Hush your gums. Exactly, I know you didn't. So don't come at me for showing a recording when you said nothing to the women for showing text messages out of context. At least I'm showing you the whole fucking call. So you can make up your own minds. But of course you two ain't got, typical Scousers, they ain't got a fucking brain cell between them. So, well, maybe two people will, but hey. Tina, I recorded them when I was on bail, when she already went to the police and lied about me. When she told lies about me to the police and had me threatened with arrest if I didn't go with them. So I had to go with the police, otherwise they would have arrested me, right? 3 weeks later, they contacted me and said they wanted some sort of deal. And I was like, oh, record. Because I'm going to the police with whatever they say. If they incriminate themselves, which they've just done, and you've heard them on the phone, oh, we didn't do that, but you did. I didn't force Vimto. Vimto says she did force me. Make it make sense. I'm going to go to a fucking jury with that. I'm sorry. If it's recording a phone call or going to jail, I'm recording the phone call. So don't sit there in your high horse and fucking judge me, Jamie, because that's what I don't like about you, right? If it was the other way round and it was a man, right, who'd done this and a woman was recording, you'd be the first one to sit there going, yeah, make sure you record it, make sure you record it. Yeah, okay, Jess, I was stupid for going back, yeah, I know. Exactly, Tina. I know for a fact that you women would, if a man was doing bad things to a woman, you'd all be sitting around your little fucking cauldrons, rubbing your little hands. Yeah? Yeah, record it. Make sure you get every single word. Make sure you tell the judge. Make sure the police know everything. Get an on-mall. That's what you'd all be doing. But when it's a man that's in the fucking firing line from lying witches, what are you sitting there going, oh, you shouldn't be recording women? Get a fucking grip. Get a fucking grip. I think they have, though, Auntie Beck. I think they have. Yeah, you should. You should, yeah, record everything Sam says. If I've got a friend that I trust, I don't need to record my calls with him. I don't need to record texts. But they were showing text messages that they've still got on their phone to the live today, and you were all going, oh, that still is a demon. I show you a fucking phone call and you go, oh, you're terrible for recording it. Please, somebody make fucking sense of this. I need a woman to come up here and try and explain what is. Auntie Beck, do you want to come up? And I'll tell you something else, Jamie. Every live you go into, all your texts that you send is all recorded by TikTok and then given to us at the end of the day. What are you going to say about that? Oh, nothing. Wonder why. Yeah, well, I call you a snake full stop, because that's what you are. Just, and that's why I don't like you in my lives. I only invited you in so you can see the truth, but you still can't see. You still got shit in your eyes. And you are the fucking troublemaker all the time, Jamie. It's always you. Yeah? And then Cruella kicks off at me for it. It's always you. Let's look at you and people are even disagreeing with you and you're still sitting there going, yeah. So also will have Auntie Beck up.
Hello.
Hello, Auntie Beck.
I'm Scouse as well, by the way.
Oh, fucking hell.
So, hello. I'm not disputing that you recording. Like, I'd have done the same thing if I was in your shoes. If I was getting threatened by the police and I weren't friends with these people, I'd record it. I do, however, wouldn't do it myself. Do you know, if that makes sense? I wouldn't do it myself. And then if I became friends with these people, it would be deleted. It's like that's just me as a human being. But I do understand the context of it.
Right, so I
also agree that a screenshot or a screen recording or screen sharing a private conversation in a text is also the same as recording a phone call. I agree with you. However, women have been demoralised by men from forever. Do you know what I mean? Like, that is facts. It's history.
I have to disagree with that in a way. Men have had to put up with a lot of abuse from women. I mean, I remember my grandma used to chase my granddad around the fucking house with her own
Yeah,
thing.
but that's like a minority. That's like a minority. Women weren't even allowed to vote until the 1940s, mate.
Oh, hey, gays weren't allowed to have sex till 1967.
Yeah, and now they're allowed to here in this country, so that's good. So why aren't you celebrating that? Why aren't you celebrating that women have their own rights and they're not getting demoralised by men? Just like most women. I'm saying most because not every woman. Most women are embracing gay marriages and shit, do you know what I mean?
I do, Auntie Beck. I actually believe 100% in equality for men and women.
Well, then why are you saying it's because you're a woman, it's all these women?
Because these women, if you read their comments, yeah, as I said before, if Jamie was, I'm just talking sake here, Cruella. If Cruella was having trouble with a man, Jamie would be the first person to go in there and say, record everything, make sure you get all the recordings, keep the text messages. She'd be in there fucking like a shot telling him what to do. But because a man's been because a man's been abused, she's sitting there going, no, a man shouldn't record it.
Yeah, but all Jamie's saying to you is that, like, you've recorded all these calls and then called these people your friends without deleting them. You still had them in hard drive. So it looks to us that you do it to any, like, you were meant to be friends with these, like, a day ago or 2 days ago.
Oh,
so
no.
it looks to everyone else that you do it to everyone, and no one's safe under your radar, nobody.
No, these calls, as I said before, they were recorded when I was under bail conditions not to speak to her.
Yeah, no, but you kept them. You were friends with them and you still kept them on a hard drive. I get it's not on your phone. I get that.
Whoa, wait a minute. Of course I did, because I always back up this phone. Always back up this phone to that hard drive, that particular gadget. So I just knew they were there. When I saw that live today, I was fucking livid. I said, I'm now going to pull out the recordings that are in that hard drive somewhere, and I'm going to pull them out, and I'm going to put them on tonight and let everybody hear.
Like,
Otherwise, I would have forgotten.
Be lying. Like, I agree, they shouldn't be lying. But also, if you were their friend a couple of days ago, why have you got it on your phone? Do you know what I mean? Or on your device, on your hard drive? Why have you got it there if you were friends? Because I didn't.
Say this happened next week or the week after. It might have been wiped by then, because it keeps rewriting over itself, if you know what I mean.
It's a posh scouse. I'm not posh, I'm from Beale.
She's a posh scouse. You leave her alone. She talks English. Yeah, so, no.
I'm educated, Jess. I'm educated.
The drive just keeps getting written over. It was nothing sinister about keeping it. It just happened I remembered it was there. That was all. Nothing sinister.
I understand why you recorded them in the first place, because at the end of the day, they still had a police file report against you when we're ringing you or having a conversation with you privately. So I understand why you did that, 100%. Yeah. I just don't get why you didn't delete it at the time when you became friends again.
And after the case had finished, I didn't record them anymore. Once the case was over and done with, filed and closed, I stopped recording them.
Yeah, but everyone's going to be worried that if they get on your wrong side still, that they're going to be recorded, aren't they?
Then don't go to the police about me. Simple.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't go to the police over someone on TikTok.
There you go. So I've got nothing on you. Then don't go to the police. I don't have to bring.
No, I'm not fucking worried, because I wouldn't go.
No, I'm saying anybody. I'm talking about anybody. Right? I only done it because of the police. That's it. Simple as that. No other reason. No other reason.
Well, stop using, oh, you women, because I am bored of it. And by the way, I'm a sound Scouser. Stop saying they're all Scousers or whatevers. Do you know what I mean? It's doing my head in.
Well, they two said you're not a real Scouser. They're saying you're posh.
Yeah, I am a posh Scouser. I'm educated.
Hey, well, Jamie, I'm of the same calibre. I would rather knock your door and say, well, come and say it to my face. And if you knock me out, fair enough.
Yeah,
if I knock
I'm
you
the
out,
same,
fair
Jamie.
enough.
If I've got an issue with someone, I'd sooner deal with that issue with that person. I wouldn't go to the fucking police.
Exactly.
I'm more posh than you.
But they decided to go to
You're in
the
a posher area than me, probably, Cruella.
They decided to go to the police, and not only go to the police and report, they made a lie. And what kind of woman are you to go and lie on somebody just to get your own way?
Yeah, no one should be telling lies, to be honest. If everyone told the truth, there wouldn't be loads of bullshit, would there?
No. It makes me think that the reason that, and you know women better than me, I suppose, right? Although I doubt that. But I think that Michelle was so enraged and livid that I had made her look stupid with that death certificate that she went to the police, enraged rather than in logic or even emotion. I think it was just pure rage. He's been making AI images, because she knew if she went to the cops and said, he showed my mum's death certificate, which is a public record, by the way, there's nothing the cops could do about it. I mean, they even said that to me. I said, so what are you looking for it for then? Shut up, Jamie,
I went there when that happened. I was here for all the aftermath of it.
Right, so basically, she always claims that she's chasing after Rangi because she wants to do her mother proud, because her mother was unalived herself. Yeah, that's what she says. Because she was raped by men like Rangi.
Yeah.
That's what she says. And if that's true, then big up to Michelle, right? For doing that for her mum. Big up to her, right? But when I put up a death certificate that said that she died of a heart attack because she smoked and took too many drugs, prescription drugs, she fucking went into a rage. Oh, Vimto, you just missed your fucking starring.
To be fair, if my mum died and someone was talking about my mum, whether it be true or not, I'd be raging, no.
Yeah, wait a minute. Well, she said her mum died of XYZ, but then I put it up, and then she said it was a lie or whatever. It was made up. I don't care about that anymore. But that's what she went raging for. But hold on a minute, Vimto's come in the room. She's unblocked me to come in the room. Vimto, you missed your starring role. You missed your absolute starring role.
I just wouldn't talk about anyone's kids, anyone's mums, dads, anyone who's dead or off the app. Why is it relevant to TikTok? They're not on the app, so why are we discussing it like they're on there? Especially the deceased and children.
Kind of agree with you, but I was just I was angry at them as well.
Yeah, but I can get angry about a lot of things, but I'm not going to be talking shit on someone's kids or mums or dads or deceased relatives. It's just not going to happen. It's like I'd be furious. I'd go to the police over that, and it's not even my mum. My mum's alive and kicking. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Just wait a minute, Becky.
Oh, stop calling me Becky.
There you go, Vimto. Did you know I had this?
The police would take it, and the faster it to get resolved.
Yes. You see? So Vimto said that. The reason they went to the police was to get me done. There you go, Vimto, you big starring role, you've missed it.
Who said that?
Oh, who said that, Vimto?
2 or 3 people, actually. It was after they'd all spoken, so,
after they all spoken.
it had kind of come from Claire via fucking other people. It come from... I think you already know, so why do you want me to fucking have to keep saying it? Sorry. You're not a silly man, you already know, don't you?
See? Vimto's still coming for parents. She's still coming for parents, look.
Stell, let Vimto up and have a piece as well, though. I'm going down now, bye.
She hasn't wanted the box. She didn't come up for a box.
Claire had already put her complaint in, yeah? Shell had already put her complaint in, yeah? I think Paul had put his complaint in, yeah?
You're sick, Vimto. Do you know that?
And then they were saying to me...
Paul? Paul's not put any complaint in.
This is the lies you told on the live today, Vimto. This is disputing your lies with your own mouth.
Maybe what?
Maybe I was wrong then, maybe I got that bit wrong.
Yeah, you did, didn't you?
Oh yeah. Is there something you want to tell me?
I know Paul didn't go to the
Told
cops.
that fucking they'd all put complaints in. And that I needed to put a complaint in because the faster that the complaints went in, the faster to get resolved and everybody's stuff would be took down altogether. That's what I was told.
And that was from Shell, Claire, and Paul.
Yeah.
And what did Red have to do?
Shut up,
We was
Vimto.
all at war at the time.
Yeah, that's fine. What did Red have to do with it?
Nothing. Red was just sticking up for Archie, and Claire did stick up for the thingy about Archie. The only thing Red had to do with it was like,
No, I haven't,
she didn't
Squidgy.
get involved in nothing else to what I know to. I didn't get told that Red had said or done anything.
So who else was involved in this little...
Right, that treacherous cow asked me last week, why have I not went to Spain? Why didn't I just go and fuck off and go to Spain? And I said my words were, because I was looking after my ill father and his dog at my house, and then he died on me, remember that? And I said, I've got other things I've got to do now. Like wait for the will to be read and see how much money I get out of it. Yeah, so that's all I'm there for, the money. Okay. Once I find out what I've got, I'm off. Don't you worry about that, love. My greedy little paws are over the cauldron waiting for the fucking final, the ink on the paper. So shut your mouth, okay, Vimto? Right? Shut your mouth. That's what we were doing. You do not deflect in my room, Vimto, because I'm playing the lies that you tell. Yeah? See what Michelle's got to say about that when she finds out what you've been saying about her behind her back. Your best friend, Michelle.
Conspiracy.
Claire went to Shell.
You talked on me this afternoon.
And she'd said to her, oh, well, look, we could let her know that I've made a complaint because that way then, do you know what I mean?
Good.
They'll know that there's two complaints going.
So, Queenie,
And I'm sure...
you watching?
I think Shell might have spoke to...
You watching, Queenie?
Put the phone down on me.
Let me show you how she threw you under the bus.
I never, but like it was the first time she'd ever not took the ump with what I said. Well, yeah, I took the ump with what I said, maybe. But that, do you know what I mean?
But do you know what? You know what though? So does that not give even more credibility to the fact that she fucking lied to the police just to get me into more shit?
I don't know, maybe I just can't. Maybe, but like I can't see why anybody I can't see why anybody would want to get to the fucking place in the first place for hours something like that. But like,
oh, your best friend's questioning you, Michelle.
Why the fuck would you bother lying?
Your best friend is questioning you.
Enough for you to get to the police in the first place. What are you doing? And if you've got to make it up while you're there, why the fuck are you there? Because like, there's literally.
Why isn't Queen in here? Why is she not in here?
That's kind of my thinking on it. So like, I can't see as somebody would. Like when Pure said to me, because she was like, tell him that he goes over the tell you about him on about now. Tell him he goes over the park and he's taking pictures of children and this, that, the other. And he's took my grandson's picture and he's took the clothes.
So this is Vimto telling me that another woman was conspiring with her to tell lies on Talib, Brother Talib. Somebody called, what was it? Islam? Pure Islam? Yeah, hooked, line and sinker, Corella. They've been caught out. Or this line that they're doing. No, Michelle didn't know what she was saying at the time. Yeah, you run along, Vimto. Did she? She knew you were saying that, did she? Oh, I can't think why. No, Michelle. There's been other calls as well. I'm putting them all up on the TikTok. I'm going to show you exactly what she says behind your back. So, Why don't you two have a little call tonight and see if she's got anything else she wants to confess to you? Then when you see the other call, see if she told you any of it. And if she didn't, she's got something to hide, hasn't she? And so have you, Michelle. Because we've got you on the phone here as well. All the calls are recorded, Vimto. Poor you. Do you want a tissue for that issue? Can't believe I got caught the other night. Can't believe it. You sit and laugh. You sit and laugh. But you know what? The time's going to come when one of these is going to stab the other one in the back, and then they'll all be saying, oh, Stell was right. And it'll be too late for yous then. Because it's always been you, Vimto, and it's stabbing me in the back all the time. Every fucking time, it's you. Isn't it? It's always you. Oh, you're not taking my Paul away from me. Oh, he's going to do lives with Paul while you're sitting in your pissy bed with your fucking scabby fanny. Oh, did you know about that, Peter? She got a scabby fanny. Big scabs and her bits and her moo-moo. Told me the other night. That's why she's in so much pain and sits in her fucking bed all the time. Oh, and should I... Oh, maybe I should keep my mouth shut about the dog that you killed. The dog that you took, that attacked somebody, you took it thinking you know better. And it attacked somebody innocent in the street, and she did nothing. And then it attacked a second person, and then she went and took it to get put down. Dog killer. The dog should have been dealt with straight away. Whatever way it took it, either retrained or whatever else. But no, because you lie in your fucking pit all day, and your smelly sheets, and your dirty bed, yeah? What happens? The dog's not trained. Because old fatty bum dump too busy playing with his dolls to be bothered taking the dogs out. Or the only thing he takes the dogs out is to get away from you. I know, be. So, Vimto, there you go. So let me play the rest of the call for you. Or have you heard it all? Do let me know if I'm wasting my time if you've heard it all.
Off the baby, and I was like, well, what happened? And she was like, he took it off lying, and I was like, well, was it because then they'd showed me the picture and they keep her in the sink having a bath, do you know what I mean? So he clearly hadn't removed the clothes, had he? You know, so, and I was like, no, I am not fucking doing this. Stop it. I'm not fucking lying for you. And then I just didn't go to the police at all. Even when Talib had sat outside Shell's house, I still didn't get to the police. Shell did. And I said to her, look, if they come and ask me, I'll fucking tell them.
Oh, so you're such a good mate that when Talib was sitting outside the Michelle's house, you didn't go to the police? You didn't go and support her? No, you didn't you? That's interesting. Didn't support your best friend. But didn't you tell me on that phone call that Michelle forced you into going to the police? Huh? Didn't you? Yes, you did. Yeah, you said you were pressured into it, didn't you, Vimto? You were pressured into it. That's what you told me. Bye. Anybody else wants to see it, I'll be putting it on the TikTok later. Yes, we'll have all the fucking receipts. We will have all the receipts. We'll have everything. So there you go, everybody. They're a pair of liars. That they don't even have each other's back. Michelle didn't know about that. There's no way she knew about that. But at the minute, they're going to show that, oh yeah, we did, just to show solidarity, but the cracks were already there. I mean, you know, Michelle pressured Vimto into going to the police. She even said it herself, she only went there to get the number to show it to Michelle to shut her up. That's what she said. Remember that, Vimto? Shame that, innit? I've got fucking plenty more where that came from. I've got phone calls on everything you've ever said about everybody in here. And if you want me to look them up, Cruella, I can. Because one thing she says on text is not what she says on phone calls. I can assure you of that. Wasn't too bad, though. I mean, I wouldn't be worried about it myself. But, you know, she's not going to sit there painting herself as white, you know, Vimto Bubbles, yeah? And then sit there, oh, it wasn't me. I'm innocent. No, you're not innocent. They stabbed me in the back, Nana B, so I had to bring receipts. A couple of days ago, Vimto stabbed me right in the back. And then they believed a little tramp over me yesterday and blocked me because of it. Oh, by the way, Cruella, I'll tell you why they blocked me. So because Kado said I knew about that account, that Eyes for You 59, they believed her. I didn't know about it. I kept on saying, and I've always maintained, yeah, that the raw video, right, the raw video, in fact, you know what? This is what I said to them yesterday. Let me just get that message up. Let me just get that up. So that I don't get confused by anything that I might have or may not have said. Right. Paul, the other day I asked you to do a video and take it off for me, yeah, and you said you can download it and all that, right? And when you download it from the net, yeah, off TikTok, it comes up with the watermarks, right? None of them videos have got watermarks on them, and none of them have been resized. So they've all came directly from the person that posted them. So you know when you post a video, it downloads a raw copy to your phone, right? In raw format, by the way. With the watermarks on your phone. Yeah. As it's posted, yeah? Right? That's what she's used on that account to put all them videos back up. She's had all them videos the whole time. Even if she's WhatsApped them to say Kado stupid ass, right, today, right? She still gave them to her to put up. So Jodie's still behind it. But I'm pretty sure, I'm positive 100% that it's Jodie's account and she's put them up. The way that the order they're in, the way they're put up, it's her. It's the way she does. They didn't want to, Nana B. They wanted to throw it live, so I'm throwing up my live. If you look at TCS, if you look at YOLO, and then you look at the Eyes for You 59, right? It's her. It's her. Now we know that Eyes for You was Kado, but Eyes for You 59 is her. And by the way, Mum was in that live tonight spying. I have not spoke to fucking Kado. That is a lie. I have not spoken to that fucking bitch. And I sent the screenshots to prove the last time I spoke to her. I sent you before, yeah? And they still blocked me, accusing me of talking to her. That can only be obtained by the person who posted them originally. So if Jodie didn't put that account up, she gave all them videos to Kado to put up, which means she's still behind it. Yeah? The videos are on the raw format. I've checked them. Right? Because as I say, when you download them, they download with the watermark, the TikTok watermark. I ain't no liar, Paul. That's how I watched it. It was Jodie. Right? If Kato saying for some reason, whatever, that was her, Jodie still gave her the videos.
I haven't listened to your second voice note yet.
Right, so before we listen to what Paul's got to say, right, I have got copies of the original videos that Jodie was putting up because I sent them to the police. Right? Shut up, Cruella, you'll go as well. Right? I've got a copy of the original videos on that hard drive, by the way. Right? That I sent to the police when Jodie was putting up all the videos back in June and July. I've checked them videos against the ones that have recently went up, and none of them have been resized, right, cut down, and none of them have got a watermark on them. So the new ones with no watermark are the raw copies that was on Jodie's phone. If Kato is behind that account, if she is, which they say that she's admitted it, yeah, Jodie still sent all them videos, over 60 videos, to Kato to put on TikTok. That means she's still behind the account. She's still responsible for it. Shut up, Cruella. Getting on my nerves now. Again. Everybody, she's like my TikTok wife and she just annoys me. She domestically abuses me.
I haven't listened to your second voice note yet, but you know that Justice sent them to Kato and Kato's the one uploading them. And
I don't know that.
Kato's already said that today to Vimto. They've been on the phone and she's admitted.
Don't tell him we've been on the phone, please.
Well, I already have. Sorry, I already have. No one told me.
Yeah, Vimto, why do you not want me to know that you've been on the phone to Kato? What have you got to hide? Again, sneakiness. Fucking sneakiness from that Vimto again. Yeah? What have you got to hide? Hi, Dan. Hi, Ben.
Not to say that before, so I'm sick of this now. There's none of this, don't say this, don't say that. No.
Exactly,
it's
Paul.
Kato, and Kato's the one uploading them and doing that page. Kato's already said that today to Vimto. They've been on the phone. And she's admitted.
Don't tell him we've been on the phone, please.
Well, I already have. Sorry, I already have. No one told me not to say that before, so I'm sick of this now. There's none of this, don't say this, don't say that. No. If you're all going to fucking act like this, then let's get it all out on the fucking table, Vimto. All of it. Because I'm not playing these childish games now. So if you two want honesty, you're going to get it, both of you. Because I'm sick of it. It's me and Shell caught in the crossfire in this. And it's bullshit.
Oh, listen, no, just I've been caught up in stuff for you.
Oh, so Paul's grown a backbone. Fuck's sake. Did you ever think possible that he's grown a backbone? Fucking hell, Paul. Right? But listen to there's Vimto in the background, right? You're crying like a baby.
Get it, both of you. Because I'm sick of it. It's me and Shell.
Oh, shit.
It's bullshit.
Listen.
Oh, listen, no, just I've been caught up in stuff for you. I've been caught up in stuff for Shell as well, and I've just said the exact same thing to her. I have just done nothing but defend you to it, have you?
Well, not really, have you, Vimto? Because I've just played a phone call where you didn't have Michelle's back, did you? No, you threw her under the bus. You silly cunt. Didn't think I'd have that recording, did you? When I told you I was recording the phone calls, you didn't believe me. What are you going to do about it, Vimto?
Stell.
Hello, Annie Beck.
Yeah. In the best possible way, though, it does just look like you're jealous of the trio. Like, that's just what it comes across as, Stell.
How can I be jealous when I was part of that group until they fucking backstabbed me?
Yeah,
That's
but
what
now,
I'm angry about.
yeah, but they've backstabbed you, and you keep going on about like wanting, like splitting them apart, and they
No. Hold on. Let me re-educate you on this, yeah? They went on a live today and showed snippets of text messages, yeah? And they all did it, yeah? They all had a part to play in it, yeah? Putting their tuppence worth in, all of them.
Yeah.
Backstabbed me this afternoon, yeah? Right?
Yeah.
Telling people that I blackmailed them, right? All
Yeah.
of them come out and said it. So I'm getting them all back because I'm going to show them all, but they've all been backstabbing and blackmailing each other behind each other's backs. Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
the
but
only one.
They're not bothered though. They're not bothered.
Oh, they will be.
I just don't think they will be. I think, and if they are bothered, because they are friends and they have been friends for a little while now, they're gonna probably bicker about it in a private phone call and then get on with their day and then reset a live later and then start talking about you again, because that's what happens.
Oh, well, they were that bothered that they ran to Curtis earlier. Oh, Curtis, he set you up. He set you up. But they didn't.
Yeah, but that's just what happens though. Like, that comes with fucking screenshots. Like, you never get context with a screenshot. You just get given the thrown under the bus argument. You know what I mean?
Exactly my point.
But that's never going to stop. They're always going to do that. They're always going to do that. No matter if you win this war or not, they're still going to continue on doing things like that because that's just TikTok, innit?
But that stupid ass like Jamie, people like her, yeah, they believe that.
I don't think Jamie's stupid.
Oh, she is.
Like, me and Jamie aren't even friends, by the way. None of them like me, but I am in agreement. Like, they don't care. I don't know why you're going on about it.
Oh, Cruella likes you. Don't talk nonsense. I've been reading
Definitely doesn't.
Listen, she don't like me and look what she fucking does to me.
And apparently Curtis went to them. I can't speak on that because I don't know. I haven't spoken to Curtis today. I messaged him earlier, but he hasn't replied, so...
See, I do like you, Beck. See? Told you she did.
Well, I was under the impression that I weren't even liked on this app, but I don't care because I'm not here to be liked on TikTok. That's not what I'm here for.
I know my wife inside it and I know she likes you.
No, okay then. I'll take your word for it, Stella.
When she treats you like shit, yeah, she likes you. When she treats you good, then you know you
Kelly, why are you lying for? You're the only person I'm relying on an opinion of.
What happened there?
Not, and Kelly said she doesn't like me, and she's one of my closest friends, so she's fucking lying.
Oh, well, Welsh Kelly, listen, I can tell you a few things about her.
Oh, you don't need to. I know the whole shebang.
Yeah, oh, do you know what happened? Do you know what she's been doing today?
Yeah, but
and Leah is going to go down and put her windows in, I'm telling you.
I know, and I believe Leah as well. She will.
In the camper van.
Yeah,
she's going to do the camper van over.
Go on, still tell her. No, but I really do think you're just going to end up in a rat race. Honestly, I really do, Stel. I think you're just wasting your fucking time.
All I want to be put out there is that I'm not a liar. That's all I'm doing. I'm proving that I'm not a liar and that them three snakes can sit in their pit.
Yeah, but you don't need... Yeah, but liars don't need to
Spit at each
prove
other.
themselves. You don't need to prove yourself. You know you told the truth and that, like, that you shouldn't, like, have faith in yourself. That's all you need to know.
What, when I've got my wife on here abusing me for it? Go on, go. Deny it. Deny it, Cruella. Deny it, go on.
Sorry, my kid's the firstiest kid in the world. He was sent to bed about 3 hours ago and he's just come down asking for a drink of water because they're all dying of thirst, apparently, when they get sent to bed.
Oh, they want to hear the TikTok fucking drama.
Yeah, probably. They're like, my mum's live, let's activate the annoying button. I have been to your house, Kel. We had a cup of tea.
Exactly, Nana B. I'm going to go to Welsh Kelly's for a cup of tea. I'm driving my camper van up there, parking outside and plugging into a house.
You reap what you sow.
She'll appreciate a better looking caravan parked
Yeah,
outside.
exactly that, Cruella. You're, like, your energy, what you're giving out is what you're going to receive back. I'm a true believer in that. And you running around in circles trying to prove yourself is not going to do anybody any favours because they're not going to believe a word you say and they're still going to make you out a lie tomorrow. So what's the point?
Cruella. Oh, yeah, yeah. underage again. That's twice they've went live. Right, take notice of that. That's twice they've went live and reported me for being underage. So I've come up on this one because they can't do that to this one. I know, I'm so young. Anyway, come up if you want. It's only cheap ones from Tesco. Cheese and onion though. Hello Tina. I got done for underage again. You know, it's just every time they go live, I get done. Not fair. Oh yeah. I don't even like you, Jess. Why would I do something stupid like that? Done. Tasha's been... Why has Tasha been blocked on this account? I don't know why Tasha was... Tap that screen, please, everybody. I don't know why Tasha was... I got done for being underage again. It's funny because Vimto came in and went, I'm going live. She was trying to poach everybody from me. And 5 minutes later, I got done for underage. I've learned though, I think Cruella doesn't believe any of it, yeah? She just likes the drama. So she'll go wherever the drama is. What child? My child that Vimto put up. Oh yeah, how many of you know about that? Aunt Beck, do you know that? Oh yeah, yeah. Have they said what's the matter with her? Is it definitely that bug? Hi, Alison. If I find that none of yous are tapping, because it'll come up on the screen here, yeah? Whoever's not tapping, yeah, you're going to get blocked. So get tapping, every one of you. I know you are, Angel. I can see who's tapping and who's not. Even Auntie Alison's tapping. Really? It says 1.3 up here, and then Angel's done at least 1,000 of them. You'll tap Welsh, well, not tonight, yeah. But you will any other time. What does it say on your side, Jess? I've got 1.8 now. 1.9. 2. What did Scudgy say? Yeah, she is. She's a liar, isn't she? So they've all probably floated over there to see what that lot are saying. So, of course, this morning, well, this afternoon, I should say, at 2 o'clock, yeah, Queenie said, oh, we won't be coming back here and speaking on Stella. We're giving Stella no more of our energy. And yet, an hour later, they were back online again. Oh, yeah, they were back online. Mooching around and saying stuff about me and, you know, a lot of lies. Oh, believe us, we're women. Oh, Auntie Beck don't like that. But it's true. We're women, you must believe us. Now, there's certain things, obviously, that I would believe women about. Of course I would. Be naughty of me not to, but there's certain other things. Like I was telling Aunt... Oh, yeah. Like I was telling Aunt Beck earlier. You know, It was telling me earlier, my nan, my granddad was a policeman. A policeman. And my nan used to chase him with a bloody rolling pin. Oh, listen, you've got to see this, guys. Honestly. Oh, have I got... Look. Front camera. Look at this. Look what Vimtel's writing to me. Look, at 10 p.m. 2 hours ago. Look. Dirty wrongin', 11 devices. You're a wrongin'. Pedo. Living in their school. I can't read it backwards. Can you all read it? Is it right way run for you guys? Anyway, I'll read it to you. Oh, as well, no one Geordie reported you wrongin'. There you go, look. Dirty wrongin', 11 devices, you wrongin', pedo, living by a school as well. No one Geordie reported you wrongin'. That's what they wrote to me, look. This is the type of people they are. This is disgusting. Well, do you know the funny thing is, Auntie Beck, Leah was saying exactly the same thing and she caught me out, you see, because I wouldn't tell them why I've got all these devices in my house, you know. I just wouldn't tell them. I was just like winding them up. Tell us why. And I was like, it's none of your fucking business why, to be honest with you. Right? That's number one. And number two, I don't feel like telling you. I don't see... You're not my wife. You're not my fucking husband. You're not my mother. You're not my... you're nothing to do with me. You're just a noise on the TikTok. I don't have to tell you nothing. And fucking Leah caught me out, didn't she? trust Leah. Yeah, I was showing everybody online about 4 weeks ago. I've still got the original, the very first iPhone that ever came out. I've still got it. Believe it or not. Well, you can not believe it, but I can go and get it right now and show you. Why's the moon got a crack? Jesus. Anyway, I'm not even going to answer that. Anyway, yeah. So it's like a laptop that still worked. It was because all my stuff is Apple Mac and they all still work. You know. I think it was, who was it that said earlier about the screen? Yep, I use a £60 screen. Was it Leah that asked me about that? I think it was. So I use a £60 screen that I bought from TikTok Shop, right? And I use that and I plug it into the iPad, and the iPad screen becomes on this £60 screen. And all I need to do then is use the pencil, believe it or not. The pencil still works on the iPad screen. It's just you can't see the screen because it's cracked, it's broken. But it's a good iPad. It's still expensive, you know. And the iPad Pro it was. So I put it down on the table and I can just scroll on it and click the little pencil thing in day notes and just watch the screen. Like a trackpad. Oh, trackpad. Is there anybody intelligent enough to know what a trackpad is in here? There you go. That's a good way of describing it. So there's one of them broke, of course. There's the screen, which was one of the devices which they're talking about. Yeah, 11 devices. There was an old laptop, which I was still using, by the way. A couple of phones and a couple of iPads. My work iPad, you know, my work phone, my TikTok phone, my TikTok iPad. You know, and let's not forget here. Yeah, I actually lost a lot of work because of her. Because of her telling the police that I made that video and me getting fucking threatened with arrest and then taking my devices off me. That's another thing. I lost a lot of work out of that. Because I still do a lot of work, which is what the laptop was about. Anyway, it gave me an excuse to buy a new one, cheer myself up, which I did. I bought myself a new one, put it on the credit card, you know. Fucking £1,400 it cost me. £1,400. I was shocked. But it's nice. And, yeah. So I started using that. But because of Michelle, I've lost money. I should sue her, really. Is that a Windows or a Mac anti-bet? Oh, can't help you then. I know nothing about Windows. Now I've got two computers. You know, I've got a Windows one, and I've got a Mac. Right, I've got an old Mac as well, by the way, and I've got a bloody mini Mac which is attached to the telly. An old mini Mac, and there's an old Mac sitting here in the back, and then there's the new one sitting over there. Well, about a year old. They never took the big ones. But point I was making about that was there's old devices. As I said, there's an old iPhone 1 over there. Still works, still switches on and things, and it's got music on it, believe it or not. Thank you, Eric. Yeah, have you got your heart me's in, everybody? And still tapping, get me up to 10k so I don't lose the live. So yeah, I've got loads of devices kicking about the house. I think, do you know what? Do you know what? I think I've got an old iPhone 6 still here somewhere. There you go. In fact, I'm sure I have. An iPhone 6S is kicking about in this house somewhere. After they stopped supporting it, I was using it as an iPod. Do you remember when they had the 7th generation iPod out? Yeah, they're quite good as an iPod, aren't they? So you just keep the Wi-Fi on and the Bluetooth, turn mobile off, right? And shut a lot of things down. I took off all the email thing, Messenger, FaceTime, phone app, everything was off of it, and just left the music on there, Netflix, YouTube, the cameras and the photo things. Even took the files. I took a lot of things off of it that I didn't need anymore. And it's got 1 page of things. No, that's all right. You can go to sleep if you want. And it's got a lot of memory on it. So it's got a lot of music on it as well. Oh. Windows HP. And then you said, might get me to sleep. I don't get it. I did read up. I can't. Come up and tell me. Oh, she got ghosted. Woo! What did you say? You naughty girl. I can't even find you on there. You have to click the box or something. You're watching the shopping channel at 12 a.m. Well, it's 12 now. How dare you watch the shopping channel? This is more entertaining. Mum, Team Alfie, what do you want? Get out of here. Out. I mean, you're only going to waste money buying crap off the television.